6 a.m. and already the boy ain't right.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Friday Facebook Live. I feel like the music should continue after that. We got to figure out a way to do that to have the music just kind of fade through there.
I love it.
Good morning, both of you.
How are you?
Good. How's the week been?
Good. Yeah.
What are you wearing, Marco? I can't. Lynn's obviously wearing the Ohio State.
Well, I wanted a Maryland shirt, but I only have Maryland sweatshirts, and I didn't want to sweat it in here, so I'm rocking the second favorite, which is Wisconsin.
Oh, nice. It does get toasty in here.
Yeah, yes, it does. So a sweatshirt, I'd be losing much needed pounds, but I don't really want to do that here.
Right.
Patrick, another Buckeyes fan.
Yes. Well, it was either this or Notre Dame, but yeah. Again, I think I have a Notre Dame sweatshirt, but I didn't want to wear a sweatshirt. So
Yeah.
I know, that's why I'm in my husband's jersey. Same thing. I had sweatshirts and it's like not happening.
Well, this first hour of Facebook Friday Live is brought to you by David, our web builders. Kevin Webb, who's the son of David Webb, has been a long-time follower of the show, and since the beginning is immediately wanted to be one of our sponsors.
And
so.
I am such a huge fan of his. I love seeing his name attached to this.
Yeah.
Which Kevin is that? 1, 2, or 3?
That's Kevin 1.
That's Kevin 1.
It's Kevin 1 now.
If we're gonna label him.
So good morning, everybody. Welcome. Feel free to say good morning to us know. AJ Arnold is back on again. He's hoping to win something today.
All right, let's keep
on,
the streak
AJ.
going, AJ. Keep the streak going of not winning.
No.
What?
Brian Vance, I'm going to say I owe it to you because he said OH. No, web builders. Okay, so we haven't been able to get out. I've been able to get out to the actual work sites of where they are, but I'm going to show you this amazing transformation that web builders have done. There's a back patio, but check this out. So it's just photos, but check this out. It's pretty cool. Those are photos from.
Oh, photos.
Yeah, those were photos from their social media page.
Well, I showed you the transformation at my house.
But do you have photos?
I do have some.
Do
I'll
you-
put them together.
Yeah, you absolutely should. Because you talk about it all the time.
I know.
My favorite was his story regarding you, and
So hard to work with.
yes, she was constantly there, overseeing
Pounding.
everything.
Asking questions.
I do that.
She no, he went in. You know, this is obviously this is before Facebook Friday Live and before everybody knew. Nobody before this knew what Lynn looked like. She was just a voice,
Right?
A beautiful voice. So he was there doing work at her house, and you know, he makes the small talk and he asked what she did for, you know, what she does for a living, and she said, "I'm in advertising." That's what she said. I'm in advertising. She didn't say I'm the voice of Toledo.
Well, sometimes, you know, people like you and sometimes they don't. So
So
But the funny thing is that I use the same thing, but I don't know. I always say communications.
yeah.
If I don't want to say I'm on the radio, I just say I'm in communications. But why would you say advertising? You're not like, you know. So I would go with communications next time.
Well, either way, I think it was Chuck though that asked him what station he listens to on the radio, and he said K100, and he said, "Oh, well, doesn't Doesn't her voice sound familiar? And then that's when he realized. He said he turned about 5 shades of scarlet.
That's funny.
Yeah, but
So-
they did. I mean, just fabulous work. And he came referred actually from Bill McConnell at Done Right Building Services, because the job we wanted to have done, he's like, it's something I don't do. He goes, but you want to call web builders.
But I know
And-
somebody who does.
Yeah, and he was remarkable from the get-go, because you talk about follow through, and you've got a good
All right,
team
here we go.
together. It was
Hang
wonderful.
on.
The most recent, and I think my all-time favorite song from Thomas Rhett right there, Angels Don't Always Have Wings. Cannot wait to hear that one live September 23rd at the Huntington Center. Lynn and Marco on Toledo's country music station K100, thank you so much for waking up with us on this Feel Good Facebook Friday Live. We're
Yeah.
sponsored by Charlie's Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram.
That we are, and we are live on Facebook right now. So if you're out and about, would love to see and hear from you on our Facebook page. If not, you can always check us out on the radio. Coming up at 6:20, we'll do Tough Love with Siri.
A little bit behind me. Here's your first morning look at news.
A man pled guilty to leaving threatening voicemails for an Arizona election official. 44-year-old Joshua Russell of Bucyrus admitted to one count of making a threatening interstate communication. According to court documents, he left several messages threatening to kill Arizona election officials between August and November of last year. He's facing a maximum of 5 years in prison when he's sentenced in November. And the Northwest Ohio Labor Day Parade is set for Monday morning in downtown Toledo. This year's parade will be honoring women in the workplace. It steps off at 9 a.m. at Summit and Monroe, then heads up Summit to Jackson and ends at Jackson and Huron. Toledo police are starting to set up those barricades. They'll start around 7 o'clock Monday morning. And Tarta will be operating on a holiday schedule come Monday. Tarta and Tarps Paratransit will run from 6:30 a.m. to 8:21 p.m. Very exact on that time. And Tarta Flex from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. The normal schedule starts back up on Tuesday. Now you're up to the minute. I'm James Starks with 13 Action News.
K100 weather from the Jim White Toyota Weather Center. See what the Jim White Toyota Advantage is all about. Cars are arriving daily. Right car, right price. Right now, here's 13 ABC's Ross Sellett.
It'll be sunny but warmer for today with a high temperature right around 80 degrees. For tonight, clear and cool, the low down to 55. Great camping weather here heading into this big weekend. 87 degrees for your Saturday, so the warmth does come back as we head into the weekend. 92 Sunday, 94 Monday. Dry weather and sunshine expected all the way through Labor Day. And the First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ross Sellett.
It's 53 now at Toledo's K100. Traffic is brought to you by Duncan. Download the Duncan app today. Toledo runs on Duncan, and we're in terrific shape right at this hour. No accidents, no slowdowns. Be careful out there and let us know if there's you see trouble. 419-240-1000. Call or text anytime. The line is sponsored by Perrysburg Premier Garage Door and a service of your information station, Toledo's K100.
All right, so we got tons of people that are tuning in right now. Brian Vance is watching, and Deborah
Morning.
says, good morning, all. She says,
Hi, Deborah.
Deborah.
she said, Pat, I saw a guy that looks just like you at Planet Fitness a couple days ago.
Was it you?
Cannot possibly have been me. Actually, yes, it was.
Oh, there
Yeah.
you go.
So, Deborah, that was me. Here, this will, usually when I'm working out, I pull everything back. This the guy you saw right here? That's it. That's me. Yeah, Deborah, come say hello next time.
You invite that when you're working out, you want people to talk to you?
I mean, you don't have to sit there and have a 10-minute conversation, but there's nothing, I don't think there's anything wrong with saying, oh, hey, how you doing? Yeah, I love saying hi to people. I absolutely love it. I really do.
I do, except for being in the middle of a workout. It's like,
If I'm in the
That's
middle of a
hard. It's
bench
just
press,
hard.
maybe it's not the ideal time to
Yeah.
come up and say hello, but come and spot me. That'd be good. I need
you're
a spotter
sweetheart.
for the 40-pound bench press that I'm doing. AJ Arnold says, go blue. Well, AJ, I think we found the secret to your losing streak.
No, AJ walked into that one.
And yes, that was me. So welcome everybody that's on here. And we got I feel like every week I'm coming a little more prepared. I'm coming a little more. So we've got some awesome things going on. Tom Hudak from the Regan Insurance Agency is going to be coming in and giving away a sound bar.
A sound bar. That's weird.
he's-
Why?
If you recall last week,
Well, why would he give away a sound
He's
bar?
giving away a sound bar. And I got that because I did not know what a sound bar was. I had no
How
clue.
could you possibly not know what a sound bar is?
And
tell them the story. You're in here like, I got this TV, and I'm like, why can't I hear anything?
I forget what it was that I was watching. I was watching something, but I was like, why is that? There's like no sound of this show. Like why is it so quiet?
Flat screens are amazing in every way, shape, or form, except sound, which is why there's sound bars.
So I guess I need so he's going to be coming in. He's going to be giving away Sony Sound Bar to one of our followers on Facebook.
That's great.
Is there any way I can win it?
So,
I was going to say maybe you could win.
Right. Yeah. I should have had him pick up one for me so I can experience what the true television experience is supposed to be.
Exactly.
No, I feel like I'm going to be blown away. I feel like I'm going to be like realize what I missed. Now we're giving away tickets to On Tap and Uncorked, which is an event that's taking place at Centennial Terrace next Saturday. And it's a huge big fundraiser. They've been doing it every year for years. But it goes to raise money for the Savannah Area Family Services. So Dottie Seeger, who is the director over there, called me yesterday and said, hey, I'd like to give away 4 tickets. She's going to give away 4 tickets this week, and we're going to give away 4 tickets next week too.
Wow.
So
nice.
So we've got some great, and then of course, Andrew Mancy from the Stubborn Brother is going to be bringing in some delicious pizza. I told him yesterday, I took my daughter over there and I said, we could, if you want, I said, we could box it up and I can just take it tomorrow and reheat it. And he wouldn't have it. So
well,
he's
funny you should say that, because the secret that I've been doing here at the radio station is I don't really like cold pizza. I know you like cold pizza, but I'm not a big cold pizza fan. So we have this nice, and when I say nice, I don't mean nice. It's a 1970 toaster thing back
Toaster
there
oven?
that looked like it's been through hell and back. And the other day I had pizza left over. We came back from Bash in the Bay, and I decided, you know what, I'll throw it in there. And because normally, as long as it's in there like for about 5 minutes and it's on like 200, it's usually pretty good. Well, on the day that I did it, as I was going back, and it's all the way in the back of the building, so it's like a 5-minute walk from here. I noticed the smoke billowing from the sales room, and I smoked out this entire radio station because it hasn't been cleaned in like since 1881, and so stuff on the bottom of the thing caught on fire. So much that I was trying to blow. They were just
you
like
almost
crumbs.
caught the station on fire.
Well, I mean, it was inside this little thing, but it like crumbs or like crust was on fire, and I was trying to blow it out, and it wouldn't blow out, and smoke was billowing out of it. So I literally had to take a drink of water and blow it in there to put this small. Yeah, it was a big thing.
Partial story last. Oh my god.
So then I'm gone.
You spit. You used your mouth as the fire hose.
Yeah, because I was
Whatever
otherwise
it
it would have caught up.
Whatever it takes.
So normally, obviously, you've been in here doing these. I mean, you can't be good. We have like 3-minute songs every 5 or 6 minutes. We're doing. So I'm gone for like. I know she's in here, like what, and she's over on this side of the talking, and I'm like, dude, you have no idea what I just did back there. I had all the doors in this building open, trying to create, and I had boxes trying to wave it outside. I thought like the halon system was going to go off in here, and everyone was going to be evacuated from the smoke. It was terrible. So
it wasn't good. I knew.
I say all that to say that I can't heat the pizza up. So God love him that he's going to actually come with warm pizza.
That is terrific. That's hilarious.
It was a nightmare. I came back. I was all sweaty. She's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, you don't even want to know.
Smoke is back on, sweaty.
Disappeared again. It's like,
yeah, I mean, it was terrible.
Oh, that's great.
It was terrible. Yeah, that is going to be on the next episode of That's How You Know You Messed Up. To tell you that much.
Oh, well, if anybody can top that story of Marco's right now, I would love to hear it right in the comments section. Yeah, let me know if you can top. I wish there was like a security camera there.
Yeah, no,
because I would love I would love to see you.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like looking around, what do I do?
That's smart thinking though.
Well, I mean,
I probably would have taken it in my hand and like flung it like that.
Well, it's inside the oven.
Right. But
the oven was like 500 degrees. I can't reach in there, and there's no utensils back there. It was really just either it was a flight or flight.
What about a fire extinguisher?
Is it retired now? I didn't even know it existed. Is it? It's not.
It should be. If it's not, it's still back there.
Oh,
but,
that's funny.
Yeah, it was not great.
That's funny.
And
Well,
again,
For
it
the
wasn't
story,
anything I
clean
put in
out
there.
your
Was
toaster.
it was
That's right.
It was crumbs that were on the bottom of the toaster that people didn't clean out that caught on fire. Yeah, it was not good.
That's hilarious. So, well, yeah. So he's gonna be bringing in some delicious food. But speaking of delicious food, have you guys ever been to Giorgio's?
No.
So Giorgio's. So there's the Giorgio's that's in downtown Toledo. That's real fancy.
Yes.
Like extremely fancy. Well, then his sons decided to open up their own place called Giorgio's Grill, and it's over on Monroe Street. It's where what was the place? It was 3rd Street. 3rd Street. No, what was it called?
Monroe's a long
5th
street.
5th Street. The one they have one in Perrysburg. I can't think. It doesn't matter because now it's Giorgio's, so it doesn't really even matter anyway. But I've been in there before. Great food. Here's just a little showdown of what they have. Yeah, so that's just a couple shots from their social media pages that they have.
So, I live downtown.
You
close to the fancy place.
Right.
And you know the guy.
I've met him.
Well, and you know
to
him,
know
and
him,
I'm
that's
down
yeah.
there. And so the bridge of you getting some coupons for me to go into this fancy place should be
We can make it.
I'm
It's
not sure they have coupons if it's super fancy.
Oh, they won't have any coupons there. No. Giorgio's, however, the one that I just showed, Giorgio's Grill, they are actually on the Kazubi app. Believe it or not. You can actually, if you have the app, you can go in there and you can get 25% off your meal.
See, that's what I'm talking
You got to have the coupon book in order to do that. But yeah, of 25 off of $25 more, which is easy. You get a meal and a beverage. Yeah, 25% off. It's a heck of a deal. So
How are sales of the coupon book going for to raise money for the drive-in?
slow.
Oh.
I was hoping that we would have the money by now. But we're not giving up. We're gonna keep pushing through.
Wow, it's a big number you need.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. So we're gonna keep pushing. We're not gonna give up on that. Every day we're striving a little bit closer, I think. But it's a slow one. I think once word really starts to get out there in a better way, then I think, and again, what Lynn's talking about is 50% of every coupon book sold through Kazubi is going to the Parkside Drive-In. But we'll talk about that in the third hour when Kazubi is our sponsor.
Okay, all right.
Right now it's Kevin Webb from David R. Webb Builders. You know what he's doing this morning? I'm shocked that I haven't seen him pipe in this morning yet. But Chris Biglin did.
Carousel.
And Colton alums says good morning. They all say good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, happy long weekend. But let me show you. I'm going to show you a couple of these pictures. This is what Kevin Webb is going to be dealing with this morning. Check this out. Look at that tree.
Oh my.
Wow.
Smashed right into it. Look at the interior there.
Oh my goodness.
That's right in the bathroom. I hope nobody was hurt from that, but what a man. So there's the outside. Look at that. The whole tree came down. That had to have been in. We've been having some crazy wind.
It's a nice house.
It was a nice house. No,
Can you imagine being in the bathroom trying to be quiet, and then all of a sudden a tree comes through the roof.
Right?
You're a guest. Hey, can I use your bathroom real quick? And then all of a sudden
you walk out. What'd you do?
Yeah, there's a tree that came through.
So Kevin's going to be dealing with that this morning, but thank you to Webb Builders for being our sponsor for this hour. It's
that will be
wonderful.
Better than it was.
It's going to look even better, right?
If they're doing the job, it would be better.
Yeah, bigger,
absolutely.
faster, stronger.
There he is. Good morning, Kevin. They got out of the tub 30 minutes prior, he says.
Oh my
wow.
gosh.
How about
That's
that?
More harrowing than the whole toaster on fire experience.
I don't know. know. Because mine was more of a prolonged agony of things. That's like just quick. Hey, the tree came through. We got a problem. Mine was
that person could have watched an extra episode of something and then gone to take a bath. And then, man, that's crazy to think about. Well, I'm glad that nobody was hurt, so that's great. But
Yes.
Kevin, I'm very excited. You're doing that this morning. I'm very excited to see the before and afters. Well, we saw the befores. Very excited to see the afters and what you're going to be able to do for them. So that's fantastic. What else? We've got some other great things coming up in this hour.
We do?
Oh yeah, of course we do.
Oh my gosh.
We are. What? How long before we go back on the air?
1 minute.
1 minute. Well, then I'll wait to do the events that are coming up in the area. We'll wait to do that.
Probably would be a good idea.
Amy Spurgeon says, "Woke all night. Glad to see you all. You're only woke at night."
Wow, that sounds like you didn't get any rest whatsoever.
Woke all night.
She was awake all night. She didn't sleep a wink.
If I want to hear, it is, we're all wearing our game day shirts, colors. So let us know. It's the first weekend for it. That, like you were saying earlier, like you're not, like you like the fall, you like the colors, and I'm with you. I love the colors. I like the temperature.
Yeah.
I like the night. I like being able to wear jeans and a t-shirt.
Right.
Maybe at times, maybe even a flannel or something. I like the fact that football's back. I like the events that go on. But I'm with you. I hate what it's leading to. Well,
K100, Toledo's country music station. Lynn and Marco with you here. Looks like today's sunny, warmer, nice today. You got a good one. Sunny and 80. Tonight, clear, 55 for the low. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, getting hot, 87. And then looks like we got a great couple of days to Labor Day. So nice.
If you like it hot, yes, you're going to like what's coming. Only
Who
53 as we start the day now, though. Your weather is sponsored by Jim White Toyota. See what the Jim White Toyota Advantage is all about. Cars are arriving daily. Right car, right price, right now. Traffic remains in great shape. We don't have any accidents or slowdowns to pass along. It's sponsored by Duncan. Download the Duncan app today. Toledo runs on Duncan. If you do see a problem, Perrysburg Premier Garage Door phone and text line always open, 419-240-1000.
She's gonna tell it like it is.
You're so fat, your blood type is Nutella.
Always.
What does your want now?
It's Tough Love with Siri. K100.
You can always call or text to get your tough love. It's super easy. You can go to our website, k100country.com. Right there, we have a little form you can fill out, and it says Tough Love with Siri. And then that way, you can actually just go ahead and hit us up that way. And we would love to get to you here. We have the only special Siri that's on that first operating system that was kind of mean before they updated it, but we have not updated ours. So you can ask this question like Jeremy did here from Toledo, who says, "Hey, Siri, I actually was at a barbecue yesterday, one of the last ones of the summer, so I kind of stuffed myself. Now I don't feel very good. Why do you think that is?" Let's see.
Ha 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 ha. This one is simple. You feel terrible today because you stuffed your fat face relentlessly with every piece of food you could find at the barbecue. After that, you washed it down with beer and any other alcohol laying around. You basically threw all health concerns to the side and your body is feeling it today. You can't expect your body to react normally the day after you ate enough food to feed a small town of people for an entire week. My advice here is eat salads for the next month. That should probably undo most of the damage that you did to yourself.
All right, salads for a month. It's kind of like you're on restriction. So good on that one. Let's see. Oh, Pat McCarty's got a question. You were working out at Planet Fitness.
Yeah.
And you're asking, what is better for the gym, just working out by yourself or getting a trainer? She's got your answer here, Patty. You ready for it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
This one is a difficult answer because of course working out on your own is way better, but far less efficient. When you work out by yourself, you can go at your own pace and stop whenever you want to. The problem is that you have to be motivated to actually exercise and not just sit on a weight machine like a lazy asshole and check your social media and get nothing accomplished. When you take a fitness class, it can be brutal because you have a trainer yelling at you and making you work out too hard. The benefit though is that you get something productive accomplished. Nobody has the motivation to work out hard on their own.
Yeah, so, although it's nice, you see these people at the gym sitting on there checking out Instagram, and you're like, "Hey, bro, I gotta use this machine. Are we okay?"
It happens a lot.
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
You're in her world now.
Leave your feelings at the door.
I am only on.
All right.
All right.
Dr. Frankel early.
Amy Spurgeon, Notre Dame all the way.
Notre Dame.
All right. Well, we do have we should get to there. There are a lot of events that are coming up this week. So well, yeah, let's get to that. Yeah, upcoming events is sponsored by Team Johnson Limousine. If you're going out to these events, you might as well get there in style, get there safely, and Team Johnson's going to be able to help make that happen for you. There are some really cool events that are taking place this week. For example, if I could find my notes where I had them all, because I don't just know. Well, I've been talking about this one for a couple weeks. You got to mark your calendar for September 16th. That is the 419 Music Fest taking place out at Fire Station Bar and Grill. Lots of great bands that are going to be playing out there. It's going to be a great time. There's going to be some food trucks. Of course, you can always go in and dine in at the Fire Station Bar and Grill. But it's a great event that is raising money for the Hero Project.
Anybody we know playing?
If you're talking about any of the ladies that we've had in here, no, I don't think any of them are playing there.
I was actually talking about Extra Stout. But
Extra Stout. No, Extra Stouts. They're not playing. They need to do a better. Well, Extra Stout or the One Lane Bridge, which is just the husband and wife duo of Extra Stout. They need to do a better job at putting themselves out there. Well, you know what we should do? We should have them maybe come in and do a couple Irish songs halfway to St. Patty's Day.
yes, we should.
That'd be pretty
Yes,
fun.
we should.
That'd be pretty fun. But no, 419 Music Fest is taking place. Noisy Neighbors, I know we're going to be out there. There's going to be a lot of great bands that are playing out there. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Going out, Hensville Live. Speaking of music, Hensville Live. Marco, this is your neck of the woods.
Yeah, right down there.
Right? Tonight is one of the best. I don't want to say one of the best. They are one of the best bands. They draw such a crowd, and that's the Skittlebots.
The Skittlebots.
Have you heard them play?
No, but it sounds
They
good.
do 90s music. They do like a mashup of 90s music, and they blend these 90s songs, like songs that you would never think would ever go together.
Like, give me an example.
For example, they'll do they'll mix in like Salt and Pepper with Mbop by Hanson.
Okay.
And you're like, that doesn't work. And it works. It's crazy.
Huh.
And it's just it's a great time. So that's taking place out there. And then Brent Lowry is gonna be there tomorrow night. Saturday night, Brent Lowry. Great, phenomenal country singer. But our ladies, our ladies of north of Nashville, they're gonna be debuting at the Beer Barrel out in Put-in-Bay. They're going to be out there for 3 nights. You've got tonight, tomorrow night, and Sunday night to see them play. They're starting at 9:00 each night. So if you're going out to Put-in-Bay this weekend, you got to stop in and see them. They are just, well, you know how I feel about them.
Yeah, they're good.
They're fantastic. So again, some great events. If you know of any events that are going on in the area, we got more to talk about in the hours ahead, but I'll save some of those. But those are some wonderful, wonderful things that are taking place this upcoming weekend. All right.
You're going to have to do that again in 3 minutes.
Gotta do that again in 3 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. Which one specifically should I talk about, do you think?
I mean, either one.
They're all pretty good.
Yeah, we do this local thing coming up.
Okay. Oh, I emailed the people from the Sandpiper. I haven't heard back from them. But there's another one it's a Labor Day cruise on a yacht.
Whoa.
People can buy. So I'm thinking, okay, Sandpiper or a yacht.
I mean,
I'll take either one. The yacht one, that's actually taking place on Sunday. You gotta check them out. They have complimentary champagne and hors d'oeuvres and everything like that. So Sandpiper. I think Sandpiper's a little more my speed. I think it's this one. The yacht seems pretty classy.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it just sound good though.
Sounds like a lot of fun. So yeah, so if anybody that's watching, if you know of an event that's coming up, I forgot. So we went to your series. Well, I have this in. And that, but it's delayed by.
All right.
It's delayed by a minute or so.
Yeah, well, you had that stuff in our thing. Your headphones are in our thing.
Yeah, in our office. So I just brought them to him.
Wow.
All right. What event? What do you have going on this weekend? What events do you have going on, Lynn? That you're going to be going to, or that you're a part of?
I don't know.
Okay. Marco, here's another one for you. The biker breakfast.
Oh, I love it.
There's a biker breakfast that's taking place. I don't really understand where it is. If anybody can help me out with this and where this is taking place. All that I have on here is that. Oh, it's one of my last ones here. It's event by Travelers MC, and it's taking place over at 8950 Dorr Street in Toledo, which is up by Chrissy. So it's out west of Toledo, but it's a biker breakfast taking place on Sunday from 9 a.m. to 12. And I looked it up. I thought maybe it was like bicycles, but it's not. It's bikers. It's a biker breakfast. So that's why I thought, yeah, you'd be interested in that.
Do you want to bring Pat on the thing? For some of the local stuff or no?
Sure.
Actually, we have this fun in the 419. How about sport? What does the fun sound like?
Filling in on fun in the 419.
How about we do you? So me, you, and then Pat. So you just do whatever you were going to do for local, and then whatever she doesn't cover, Pat, you can do on the
Sounds good. I got it.
We'll do a triple header on the sports report here.
Anthony Duran is talking about Grado Fest. Yeah, I saw that Grado Fest taking place on Sunday. They're going to have Mexican ballet dancers. They're going to be there. They asked
different than regular
bring
ballet?
your own chairs. What's that?
Is it different than regular ballet?
Oh yes.
Huh.
I don't know what it involves.
Okay, but you sounded very convinced that it's different than regular ballet. Is there a bet coming up? That's Hardy and Lainey Wilson on K100, who are coming to the Huntington Center very soon. Now that we're in September, all these shows are going to start popping up. We'll give you more details on that in just a couple of seconds. Your sports report brought to you by Zavatsky's Custom Meats in Delhi. And, man, let me just tell you something. It is a great weekend for sports. Obviously, college football is kicking off. There are some Heisman and NCAA football champion stats out if you are going to be betting. Obviously, betting legal now in Ohio here. Georgia is the favorite to win the national championship again this year. Next in line, Alabama. Ohio State and Michigan are tied for third each. Heisman Trophy, if you're looking for winners there, they say there's contenders. LSU's Jaden Daniels is number 1. Florida State, Jordan Travis, number 2. And Pat will be happy that Notre Dame's Sam Hartman is number 3 in line there for your bets if you're going to make those. Michigan takes on East Carolina tomorrow at noon. That should be a great game. Ohio State taking on Indiana. That's tomorrow at 3:30. And for those of you, probably almost nobody in our listening area, Maryland taking on the Towson Tigers and all the college football that is for tomorrow. A great day, and you'll hear the new version of Come Into Your City, which we're super excited about as well tomorrow. That's your sports report.
That's enough sports. Lynn's got your fix in the 419.
Hancock County Fair time. It's underway now, and it will run through September the 4th. Of course, that's happening out in Sandusky, and it's got a lot of good things going on in this Heritage Festival event. So make sure that you get there. If you like barrel racing, you can see plenty of that tonight. You'll see Demolition Derby out there tomorrow, as well as open class sports team points. So you've got a ton of stuff going on. Always a cool time out there at the Hancock County Fair.
Hancock County Fair sounds fun.
Filling you in on fun in the 419.
All right, Fun of the 419, Pat McCarty here. We're doing Friday Facebook Live. Pat, what is happening Fun of the 419 here this week?
Oh man, Marco, there are so many fun things happening. Our favorite ladies of north of Nashville, they're going to be debuting out at the Beer Barrel out of Put-in Bay.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, they're going to be out there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, starting at 9:00. They're going to be rocking it out there. So very excited for them. I know that's the world's longest bar. So they're gonna be playing out there.
It's got a great stage area too.
Oh,
We were
yes.
there last week, and yeah,
It's one of our favorite places when
Yeah.
we go over there.
It's a great place. Also, if you're in the Savannah area, this Friday night is tonight actually is Dog Tails and Sidewalk Sales for their first Friday event. So bring your favorite four-legged friend down to downtown Savannah. Enjoy some great sales while you're down there. And one of my favorite country singers, Brent Lowry, is going to be out at Hensville this Saturday.
that's awesome. We got rained out his last scheduled appearance.
So I think he's going to have beautiful weather tomorrow night. So
Yeah.
I think it's going to be great.
Yeah, that's good. All right, well, thank you very much, sir. Working on stories here for your country music news. What do you got going on here so
all
far?
new music shows, all in abundance, and of course CMA's coming up.
All right, we got all that coming up here on the way with Lynn and Marco, and we're doing Friday Facebook Live with Guy in the 419. Make sure you hit us up on Facebook if you're not catching us on the radio. Lots of different ways to get your show here on K100.
All right.
I need a drink.
Oh, you said it. Oh. Next week, we're going to be getting tickets to an event that's being put on by Toledo Spirits, and I suggested that Dustin Wade, I suggested that he come in and
Nice.
bring us some of his spirits. I was gonna. I mean, we've had wine in here. We might as well bump it up.
Might as well. I
I
like
have
how
a-
you think, Pat McCarty.
I have a bet. We're not a bet. I was challenged by my 7-year-old son. He said, I bet you can't go till next summer without drinking beer.
He did.
Yeah, and I don't know what prompted him to say this, but and I don't know what prompted me to accept the challenge, other than I kind of think that it would be good for me, and it,
And good for him to see that you could if he really thinks you can't.
Well,
Because
I
you
don't-
said you don't know what would prompt him to suggest it. How old is he?
7.
See?
So I don't think he looks at it and says, "Oh, Dad's got a drinking problem." I don't
no,
think,
not like that, but
but I think he recognizes that I really, really like beer,
yeah.
and so he's like, "Oh, I bet you can't go." Now, what I will say is, if it's for a promotion, there are only 2 ways that I've until June 21st that I'm going without drinking any beer. The only 2 times would be, one, if it's for a promotion. So let's say I'm promoting like Encore Brewing or some, a place like that.
Right.
Well, then obviously, yeah, you can't, so that if it's for work. The other is if somebody buys me a beer, if I'm out somewhere and somebody says, which has happened on a rare occasion, but if somebody were to say, all of a sudden a beer gets put in front of me and they say, "Oh, the person over at that
Right.
table over there bought you a beer."
Yeah.
I can't push it
No.
aside and say, "Well, no, I can't. You have to." But Margo, I was challenged by my 7-year-old son to say that I wouldn't be able to go till next summer without drinking beer.
Wow.
So I said, challenge accepted. So
All right. Well,
no beer for me unless it's for a promotion or unless somebody buys it for me. So
So
buy me
hint,
beer
hint, hint.
every time you see me.
that
somewhere.
sounds like a couple of caveats that your
Buy me-
son didn't plan on in there.
Buy me beer.
That's too funny.
Now, is that a caveat that you put in there, or would your son?
No, I put it in there because, like I said, if I'm promoting something, if I'm promoting a place that's at a brewery,
You could fake drink on the promotion, just like do it, take the shot, get the shot, spit it out.
it's that's true.
Bless you.
All right, so for those
You should cut
those
out
of
red
you who don't
wine.
know, I'm actually allergic to red wine, and I had some red wine last night, and I should have
Not.
I should have not had red wine. That would be the
Why
smart
don't you,
thing.
instead of the beer, you should just cut out the red wine.
Or both.
So how did you find out you were allergic to red wine?
Every time I drink red wine, this is what happens. This is the result afterwards. Is I start sneezing and my eyes are watery. It's so fun.
At what point did it become how you're like, this is weird?
Probably about my mom has it too, so
Ah.
she kind of recognized it. she said, I think it's this. And I realized that, yep, okay, that's what it is. So I drank red wine, and the next morning I'm sneezing up a storm.
Yeah.
And when I don't drink red wine, I don't.
That's so
But
weird.
it's something in the fermentation process. I don't really know. So I think I just need to stick to straight liquor.
Loving Tim McGraw, who's also coming right here to the area. We've got a lot of great shows ready to go for you here. K100, sunny, warmer today, high near 80. Not bad, man. Tonight, clear skies, slow down to 55. For tomorrow, sunny and a little warmer. High tomorrow, 87.
Right now, 53 at Toledo's K100. Your weather is sponsored by Jim White Toyota. See what the Jim White Toyota advantage is all about. Cars are arriving daily. Right car, right price. Right now, traffic troubles, get gone. And we're in good shape. 419-240-1000. Call and text us anytime if you see a problem on the roads. 419-240-1000. The line is sponsored by Perrysburg Premier Garage Door.
All right, we got stuff happening in Music City, USA, Nashville, Tennessee. What's going on down there?
Well, we talked a little bit about this earlier. College game day. Darius Rucker has announced guest picker tomorrow. It's going to be a big day for him. Not only is he part of the ESPN College Game Day opening theme coming to your city, along with Lainey Wilson and the Cadillac 3, but he is also announcing on Instagram that he'd be College Game Day's guest picker. So the theme song debuts at the start of the show. That'll be at 9 a.m. Eastern time, and then Darius will be there to give his college football picks at 11:30. So he's very, very excited.
He's a huge
about
football
his
fan.
He is. So, Dolphins.
He's a big Dolphin.
Martina McBride is talking possible new music. Did it with an interview with People Magazine. Says that some new music could be on the horizon. Says that she's leaning toward a really personal album this time around. Also compiling and testing recipes for a possible new cookbook. Let's talk new interests for country music artist Dolly Parton has joined Pinterest. She said she's humbled to hear that so many people on Pinterest are inspired by the colorful things that she wears, makes, and does. Says apparently my fans have been loving all things Dolly core, and so that's what she's involved in right now.
Nice.
Always something. That woman is never slowing down.
Yeah.
Luke Bryan is turning his into the snack king. Remember last year started selling popcorn after he had that great big growing, extravaganza on his farm with corn and that pandemic. Well, so popcorn was being sold through Boldly Grown Goods. So that's his own label. And now this year, he's added peanuts. 3 delicious flavors, handpicked, they say, by Luke.
How there's different flavors of peanuts?
Oh, sure. Like, if you do a honey roasted or if you do...
Oh, I see.
Well, remember our friend Jim sent it, what was it, blueberry almonds or something? So, different flavors. And finally, huge congratulations to Luke Combs and his wife, Nicole, proud parents of their second child. They said they were having problems picking out boy names. Well, they picked out a good one, Bo Lee Combs. Apparently, the young man born 2 weeks ago, but they're just now filling fans in. And they did it through an Instagram post that Nicole made yesterday. So, welcome to the world. We couldn't love you more. Mom wrote that alongside a video clip of a developing Polaroid of the newborn and handwriting his name on the bottom of the border picture. It's really a kind of a cool post. But yeah, so Bo and their oldest is Tex. Congratulations to the Combs family.
Yeah.
Those are your stories. If you want anything more on these artists or the stories, do check out our Facebook page as well as the website, k100country.com.
Well, Pavlov's has a new Oktoberfest that just came out. Speaking of beer, thanks for that, AJ Arnold. Reminding me that Oktoberfest came out at Pavlov's, one of my favorite breweries. That's nice. Oh, I'm not going to be able to drink when I'm doing trivia there. I'm not going to be able to drink.
Right. Yeah. See, you've made a bet.
I made a
unbelievable.
Commitment.
And I would like to say that he probably won't remember saying that, but this kid remembers things from 3 things that he said 3 years ago. It's
yeah.
I gotta get.
All right. Well, once again, I want to thank our sponsor. This hour is sponsored by David R. Web Builders. They do a great job. They do a fantastic job. So give it a little sneak peek of some of the stuff, and we've got some other great videos that are going to be coming up, but coming up in the weeks ahead. But here, check this one out. This is a renovation that they did to a back patio. Just really made it look phenomenal. Check out the before and afters. Yeah, I mean, they just completely
Mhm.
transformed that house. Just that little section right there.
That's beautiful.
So absolutely amazing. So thank you to
Is-
Web Builders for.
They make sure everything is done with such precision too. In the back of our house, we had to rerun some electrical, which was not what we thought was going to be a part of the project, but so there was more involved than we thought. And then meeting up the addition of the house with the other, and it wasn't perfection. It's like I couldn't even notice the difference, and yet, there was a whole lot of work going on to make sure that it was perfect after they ran that electrical because.
I love that you have this phenomenal experience with them too.
And it truly was.
So yeah, give them a call. Their information scrolling on the bottom there. So make sure you check them out. All right. It is it's still the 6 o'clock hour, but it's time for the 6 a.m. brain teaser. Are you ready for this? Is your brain
don't do well at these at all, but go ahead.
Is your brain ready for this?
Going early on it today, huh?
What's that?
So we did this in the 9 o'clock hour last.
No. This is you want to do this when you want to do this when the brain is not quite there yet.
All right, let's hear.
But I lost the one that I was going to ask.
No, but already starting
already starting off terrible, right? All right, here we go. The brain tease. The question is this: where does today come before yesterday?
Where does today come before yesterday?
Where does today? And anybody watching can comment as well.
I know.
So that Lynn can get the answer.
I do.
Where does today come before yesterday?
I know. We're on in 25 seconds.
All right. Well, Lynn, if you know it, unless you want to.
No, I'm not gonna be able to get.
You're not gonna be able to get this, Lynn. What's the answer?
The dictionary.
The dictionary. That is correct.
Look at that. You guys.
No, Amy knew it too. She said it right there. Good job, Amy.
I never get those. I'm so happy.
That's Jordan Davis. Next thing you know, here on K100, Toledo's country music station with Lynn and Marco. Thank you for chilling with us here. It's a Feel Good Friday. Love your feel good stories all morning long. We've got Pat McCarty from Guy in the 419 who's in here with us today. Pat, appreciate you checking in here as well. We got a lot of fun things happening. We're live on Facebook and a lot of great stuff going on this weekend. And it's all good. I know you're getting ready to sneeze over there.
No, I know. Yeah, drinking red wine. That is my vice. It's always makes me allergic. But no, it's great to be in here. There are a lot of fun things going on this weekend,
including the Mudhens being at home this weekend, and we got some tickets.
Yeah, you want to give them away now?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Did we say 650?
Did we?
I believe we did.
All right, let's do it. 419-240-1000. Why don't you hit us up right now? We got tickets to go to the game. You'll be able to pick them up today. Go to the game this weekend. Have some fun on us here. It's K100 with Lynn and Marco. Call now, 419-240-1000.
All right, come on, AJ.
You know, this is the 40 stop set though.
AJ Arnold, this is you, man. Why am I blurry?
Yeah, that's fine. We're late.
I didn't really realize that.
That's fine.
All right.
I mean, we have to. I mean, we said that.
Your caller 1, try back.
K100
caller 2, try again. K100 caller 3, dial again. K100 caller 4, try back. Hi, K100, your caller 5, try back. K100, your caller number 6, dial again. Hi, K100, your caller 7, try back. K100, caller number 8, call again. Hi, K100, your caller number 9. I'm so sorry.
Oh, why does it have to be that way? All right, pick a winner.
She won like in recent days, so I'm not going to pick Dawn. All right. I don't care. But don't pick Dawn because she won inside of these last week or so.
Yeah, just push one. Who cares? You got it?
Hi, K100.
Hi, I was calling for the Mudhen ticket.
Yes, you're caller 10. Congratulations, you did it.
Awesome.
Nice.
Oh my God, it's so exciting.
Yes.
It's a 4-pack of tickets to check on their game against Iowa on Sunday.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're very welcome. What's your name?
Exciting. Lisa McHugh.
All right, Lisa. Well, you got 4 tickets courtesy of Lynn and Marco right here on K100. Good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hold on a minute.
Thank you.
All right. While that's showing, while we're doing that, we got a nice little video. I'm going to come up with a new one next week, but while they're doing all this stuff, so I don't have to turn around anything, have to turn down any volumes. Let's just go check out the 419. So great job. Congratulations to her. She
Wow.
was excited.
She was.
I like it when
Who's
people are
not
excited when they
to
win.
free tickets?
I know, right?
Come on.
Speaking of free tickets, you want to stick around in the 8 o'clock hour and 9 o'clock. We're going to be giving away, actually, 7 o'clock hour and 8 o'clock hour. We're going to be giving away. In the 7 o'clock hour, Tom Hudak is going to be giving away a Sony Sound Bar. This isn't a generic brand.
Yeah, this isn't some sort of a Walmart brand.
Yeah. This is Sony brand.
Wow. Nice.
So he's going to be we're going to be giving that away to one of our
and
Facebook
we're sure that we can't
followers.
win it in here. Is that?
Yeah, I think so. If I'm not allowed to win the birthday wheel, then and then in the 8 o'clock hour, we're going to be giving away 4 tickets to On Tap and Uncorked, which is going to give you, I think you get 12 drinks there. I won't be having anything on tap, but I'll have things that are uncorked, like red wine. So
you'd be sneezing all
I'll be
weekend.
sneezing all Sunday morning. That's what it always seemed to hit me was, and that, you know what, though, that happens even when I'm not drinking red wine. Sunday morning, my allergies. So when I'm going to church, and of course I'm sitting there going, and then we go to shake hands, and
Yeah, not good.
Never fails. Good morning, Vicky Cummings from Findlay. Great to have you here.
Morning, Vicky.
Danielle, Nicole, Robin, Stevenson, Shepard.
Nice.
All saying good morning. AJ Arnold says, I really stink at this game.
AJ, the streak continues. He's got one. He's like Cal Ripken, Lou Gehrig, AJ. Right
Did
there.
you even get through? Did you even make it into one of the calls?
Into the queue? Yeah, so I noticed, so it took me a lot longer because what I had is it's not very rare, but I think only like 8% of the population has it. But every time I would come out of a movie theater, I would sneeze. And I'm like, and I didn't really recognize it because you don't recognize it. You just random sneezing.
Yeah.
But it got to the point where it's like, because I used to see a lot of movies, especially as a kid. And I'd go out and I'd sneeze, and I'd go out and I'd sneeze. And I'm like, finally, I just Googled. I'm like, what? And apparently, like, I think 8% of the population has something where when you go from dark to instantly light, it triggers a sneeze. It's called
interesting.
It's called something. I don't know. It's like a weird sun aphasia or something like that. Anyway,
Now, does that happen also when you if I look
at
towards the sun, you
or
sneeze?
light, if I look at a
or
light long enough,
yes, I have the same thing.
You do?
If I need to sneeze, I'll look up at a light
Yeah.
to make if the sneeze isn't coming out.
Isn't that crazy?
I'll look up at the light and I'll sneeze. And somebody actually pointed that out. My cousin pointed out. She goes, "You do that too?" Like, yeah,
it's a thing.
Yeah,
it is.
It's got kind of a lot of stuff. Sleep paralysis.
But at least I can drink red wine without sneezing.
That's right.
So. I mean, if we're comparing,
it might just be cheap red wine too.
Oh, you drinking Mad Dog?
I mean, not that cheap. But no, it was pretty cheap.
All right, we're just gonna get right into this.
Marie Benz.
Okay, but stopping.
Yeah, I would take everything off.
There it is.
That's Morgan Wallen's Thought You Should Know on K100. Lynn and Marco, lots of cool stuff to give away here coming up on our show. We're doing Friday Facebook Live as well. And it's a Feel Good Friday right here. I don't know why that would do it over.
Yeah, that would really put us behind.
Yeah. But no, I was trying to get into that quick enough.
All right. Well, once again, I want to thank Kevin Webb for sponsoring that first hour. Kevin, it's great to have you be a part of the show.
Kevin, thank you so much.
You've been watching since the beginning, and happy to have you as a sponsor here. But now the hour is switching over, and therefore also does our sponsor, which is actually Tom Hudak from the Regan Insurance Agency is going to be coming in here. He's like I said before, he's going to be giving away a Sony Sound Bar. So we're happy to have him here. Always happy to have his insurance expertise. He's got this guy. I'm going to let him. He hates talking about himself. So when he's in here,
I got a good question for him.
oh yeah,
Oh boy.
Not a good one.
is
Probably.
it an insurance question?
It is an insurance question.
No,
All right.
it's a question about
pet insurance
elephants.
question.
It's what?
It's a pet insurance question. You think he'd be able to help me?
They offer pet insurance. In fact, I've got a great video coming out next week about his pet insurance.
I mean, I set this up when I was on.
All it does is now whether or not he'll be able to answer the question right now off the top of his head, because I was asking him, I said, do you offer pet? Because I had this great idea for a funny video. And he said, do you offer, I said, do you offer pet insurance? He goes, well, I do. He goes, but I don't think I've ever written pet insurance. And so it doesn't matter if you've ever written it, just the fact that you offer it, that's all that matters. So
I've been paying for pet insurance for about 6 years after our dog tore his ACL. And the vet said, if he's got a tendency, that other one will go at some point in time. 75% chance that's going to happen. So he goes, what I tell people is pay for the first one and get your pet insurance ready to pay for that second one.
okay.
So bought pet insurance 6.5 years ago.
Uh-huh.
He tore his ACL last month.
Yeah.
And the statement that I got from my insurance company days before he did this said they no longer cover this injury.
What?
No.
Yes. It's the only reason that I bought the insurance. I have carried it all these years, and it just constantly has increased in rate. And now that I need it, just days after I got notification that they no longer carry it, I
think you need to look at a new insurance carrier.
Are you kidding me? I want them to cover this anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my question. It's like, is there a way that I can still get them to do this?
Get them to pay for it, and then get the get a new insurance carrier. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, like I said, Regan Insurance is the sponsor for this hour. I don't know everything that's covered under Regan Insurance. I'm not sure, but I got to imagine some of this stuff might. Yeah, we'll have to ask Tom when he's in here if what's covered under that.
Almost sure none of that is covered, actually.
So yeah, I wasn't sure if that video would be better for Regan Insurance or the attorneys that we have sponsors.
Yeah, probably either.
But well, we've got some. We've talked about some fun things that are like I said, the Sony Sound Bar. I can't believe that I have never.
Why do you think I was so shocked when you're like, what is a sound bar? No one's ever heard of
Nobody's like, Mark, you're the only one that's ever. Yeah. Are you okay?
Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry about that. For anybody who saw me spit that water out, I'm so sorry.
No, I think
the video was going.
The video was going, so I don't think anybody saw it. Did you just choke on it? What happened?
I started laughing.
Oh. Oh.
It wasn't funny because she got hurt, but I couldn't help it. So if my grandma would say, it went down my Sunday throat. I don't know why it's a Sunday throat.
Oh my!
It was so mean of me to laugh.
No, well, that's no. It's funny when it happens to other people. That's what makes it funny.
She was tripping.
Pulled the fan on top of herself.
Well, sometimes it happens that way.
Oh, I'm loving that. This is gold right here, Lynn. Lynn's got the laughing fits right now.
Only would have been better if she would have spit like the Diet Coke out of her nose.
Oh, it happened.
Oh, that's really funny.
Oh my gosh.
So welcome everybody. Let's see, who do we got commenting right now? Nate Eberly. How old is too old for pets to get insured? That's
63.
63.
So if they make it to 63,
right.
They're just not. It's not good.
Yeah, not good.
It's not a good investment.
Deborah says AJ can't win because he roots for the wrong team.
Oh
boy,
AJ taking it from now regular listeners. That's when you know it's bad, when regular listeners start.
Nate says my dog is 63 in dog years.
Oh, there
So-
you go.
So,
I
well,
don't know. I think that's changed up a lot. I think, just given different conditions, I think you can insure them for different things at almost any age. But
well, hopefully Tom will know
Yeah.
have all the insurance. He said, I feel like we're going to above our because he really doesn't write any pet insurance. I don't think he's ever written pet
I
insurance.
think he needs to start.
But yeah, after this, people might be calling him and saying, hey, we need pet insurance.
That's becoming a real regular benefit now from different companies. Offering
Sure.
that up for people.
Because that can get expensive.
Yeah.
And
Oh, tell me.
my dog is 13 years old. I think at this point, if it came down to it, it was over a certain threshold, I would just say
My husband and I had this conversation yesterday because finding out this isn't going to cover it.
yeah. It's how old's your dog?
He's 8.
He's still young. He's still young.
But the bigger dogs don't usually live as long. So he's
Yeah.
an 80-pound pit.
All right, we're going to go into our news.
Yeah, AJ, you must be the only one from Michigan here.
Faith Hill K100, Lynn and Marco, sponsored by Charlie's Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram on a Feel Good Friday and a Facebook Friday Live with our friend Pat McCarty, the guy in the 419.
Good morning.
And we got lots of information coming up. We got some more winning on the way and all our feel good stories here today to kick off this great weekend.
Right now, your latest look at news.
Any view in our area last night, the 180th fighter wing conforming an F-16 fighter jet broke the sound barrier, causing that sonic boom around 5:30 p.m. It happened during a functional check flight. That's a detailed check of the engine to make sure it's all operating at full capacity, and now we know it sure was. Well, some good news for Toledo golfers after sustaining damage from the Point Place tornado and flooding from storms that took out the pump system a few days later. Part of the Detweiler Golf Course on Summit has finally reopened. Meanwhile, for Labor Day, TARTA will be operating on a holiday schedule come Monday. TARTA and Tarps Paratransit, that'll run from 6:30 a.m. to 8:21 p.m. Very exact on that timing. And TARTA Flex from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. The schedule will return to normal come Tuesday. Now you're up to the minute. I'm James Starks with 13 Action News.
K100 weather from the Jim White Toyota Weather Center. See what the Jim White Toyota Advantage is all about. Cars are arriving daily, right car, right price. Right now, here's 13 ABC's Ross Elliott. Just 53 now at Toledo's K100. Traffic is brought to you by Duncan. Download the Duncan app today. Toledo runs on Duncan. We continue to be in fine shape without accidents or tie-ups. Call or text if you spot trouble, 419-240-1000. That line, excuse me, is sponsored by Perrysburg Premier Garage Door at a service of your information station. Toledo's K100. Still not quite right.
That really got to you.
That's how you know it was good.
Yeah. All right. Well, we've got we have another.
This report is sponsored by Indeed.com.
Oh yeah. Well, it's
Remember when we were talking about you taking me golfing?
You're gonna bring that up?
Pat is gonna not come in anymore.
All right. Well, Lynn, this one's right up by you. This is up by your neck of the woods. A place called Primetime Eatery. We stopped in there for some for a Reuben sandwich, and I had a group of people with me to go do this. So they gave the reviews, and here it is.
The initial presentation was awesome for this Reuben.
3/4 inch stack of corned beef on there. Really, really, really good. ratios and everything. The dressing fit in really well.
The meat and the sauce and the sauerkraut and the bread were all just perfect.
This one is going to be really hard to beat. It was the perfect ratio of like meat, kraut, everything.
The meat is stacked perfectly on the Reuben.
Cheese was fantastic, fit right into everything. Reuben was great. It came on a nice toasted rye bread. I like the toasting because it gives good crunch, good texture and everything.
The bread, I've never seen bread so crispy. With the Reuben, it stayed crispy the whole time.
I particularly liked that the meat the meat was really tender and didn't pull the sandwich apart when I took a bite.
Sauerkraut was great.
We got to try with both the regular fries and the sweet potato fries.
Overall, fantastic presentation, and even the fries were delicious.
Yeah. So Gray Reuben, I've got a few more of those coming up in the weeks ahead, but we'll kind of switch them out and do some of the other, just revisiting my old series, Tastiest in Town, which I got to bring that back.
You do. That was a great feature.
It was a lot of fun, but it got to be a lot. I mean, it was a, believe it or not, I'd get a group of 5 or more people to come onto a party bus and drive around to 4 different locations and eat food. And it was difficult. It started getting difficult to get people to commit to doing it. It's like I had one person say, "Oh no, I'm having dinner with my parents that night." And it's like, you have dinner with your parents every Sunday night. You can't take one Sunday night off.
Well, how much was it? It might have got too expensive, maybe.
It didn't cost them anything.
No.
It was totally free.
My God, these people are nuts.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
You got party bus. You got great company. It was.
Yeah, you drive around. You have some drinks. You go to each location. You have some food.
Rebrand it with the K100 Morning Show.
Should we do this?
And then we just all go around and we take listeners.
They can qualify. We could get some of the followers on here,
right,
to be the judges,
right,
and we just kind of
do it.
Okay. We
can AJ be
we can do a drawing. We can do a drawing once a month to see who's going to get to come out and be a judge, and never pick AJ. Oh,
I think AJ should be allowed on all of them as a consolation.
Good morning, Trenton. Yeah, about time, man. Late start to your Friday. No kidding. It's already 7:15.
Just in time for the Dead Skunk Finally Friday salute.
Oh, there we go.
We can play this, I think. Is this a real song?
Yeah, Dead Skunk is a real song.
Is it?
Yeah. Yep.
Yes, we can.
Kimberly Moore says, sadly, I believe the owner of Primetime is closing for good. No way.
What?
Oh.
That's got to be a rumor. If only there was a guy in the 419 that would know all the stuff.
I wish I did, right? AJ says, dang, guys.
Hey, AJ, I was pulling for you. I said you should be an honorary winner.
I think so. But yeah, that would be actually fun. We could do that again. I'd have to talk to the film crew. There are expenses that have to be paid for,
They're very good.
They're the company that did it just did a tremendous job. Editing and everything like that. It was great. It was a great experience. So yes, we'll have to get that back. What would be some food? What would be some of the food? I know we've talked about this before, but what would be some of the genres of food that you'd want to go feature?
I mean, I like all foods. I mean, listen, if we're just waiting for I can edit video, so.
Oh no, it has nothing to do with that. It's but we gotta have because they come in. The film crew comes in. I mean, they've got the cameras. It was such a nice thing because usually I was always the one filming. Right. And so when I did this, what was so nice about it was I didn't have to worry about it. I didn't have to worry about shots. I didn't have to worry about angles. They were so professional. They took care of everything. And then he edited everything and he just sent me the finished product. It was so easy.
That's how you do it.
It was so easy. Oh my gosh.
Unfortunately, it's expensive.
It can get pricey. And so for each of the restaurants, we either have to get a sponsor or they pay a small price for it and they get a professional video at the end of it, which any restaurant knows that, you put a professionally made video like that. That's really going to highlight your
love you get from it, from our channel to your channel. I mean, and then they can use it.
Absolutely.
It's like $10,000 purchase.
Oh, absolutely. Cynthia Wait says that would be fun. I love
See,
food.
We've
Well,
already got
Cynthia,
our first bus contestant. I'm telling you. We just promoted on Facebook Live.
Right.
We get our 5 people for the week. We go do it.
Well, we would do it. I think we would do it once a month.
All right. I like once a week better, but
You like
once a month- I'm just kidding.
To be well, you know, you got because then you got to secure the party bus. You got to
Right.
secure
It's
all
a
that.
lot of back stuff.
It's so there's a lot of stuff
But
back
you're
there.
good at handling a lot of that.
I'm better when I get paid for it.
Well,
so
If you have to be up anyway, make these two be up with you.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
Lynn and Marco in the morning and the Just Good Enough Morning Show. K100.
how do you do that?
So in one day, you go to four different places.
Right.
And then you put out those videos and they go out
I see.
once a week.
Yeah.
So every week we would highlight this is where we were.
Yeah. Now this sounds amazing. Why is it not being done again?
Well, it's it was being done for a while. It got to a point where
You ate everywhere.
nowhere close. But it was a hassle to try to get people
Oh,
to
yeah,
get
that's what I'm saying.
judges
That's crazy.
to come be a part of it. So that was the biggest thing. So
Well, we're always in search of a good burger for my husband. So burgers would be good. There's so many Mexican joints.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you could do.
I literally love any kind of food. Look at me. So the only thing I would need is tofu.
yeah.
So
You know what?
wouldn't be
We
the best
wouldn't
tofu.
even, I suppose we wouldn't even have to make it a competition, right? Because what we would do is we'd have a trophy. Then at the end, the judges would choose, who it is. This could just be, we pick 4 places to go to. And here are the 4. We're going to go check out the food. And then the judges, the people that are there, they give their commentary on the food, what they like about it, everything like that. And then we don't have to have who's got the best.
Right.
Right. You could just say, hey, we want to feature your place. We're going to bring in a group of 5 or 6 people to be with us, to be actual on film. And then each of those people could always bring a guest onto the party bus with us.
Sounds like a win-win-win.
I just think it really is. It really is. So, all right. Well, maybe we'll do it.
That's what we like to hear.
We'll make it happen. And Lynn, okay, so I emailed the Sandpiper, and I haven't heard back from them yet. But there's also this Sunday, there's a booze cruise that's taking place on a yacht.
Really?
There's a yacht that goes out.
Now
They
you
have
got Lynn's attention.
complimentary
She's like,
champagne
"Yachts, I'm all about it."
and hors d'oeuvres, and it's very classy, very bougie. And I'm not bougie.
I used to be a little bougie. I think that's lessened over the years.
Country music will do that to you.
It just requires effort too.
Rotate through your Facebook sponsors. Well, obviously, I think it goes without saying that our sponsors would have a secure spot on the.
Oh yeah.
Or are you saying, or Kevin, I see what you're saying. So have the sponsor be the
be on the party bus with us.
right.
That's a good idea too. Kevin?
Coming from the recently signed up sponsor, Kevin.
Right. Yeah.
I like that.
But he is too. It's like he eats out a lot.
Yeah.
And he's like a real connoisseur. As a matter of fact, we went to dinner with him. We went to Black Forest Cafe. They like German food. And there's a place up in Ann Arbor we keep talking about going to. We haven't, but yeah. So he and his wife like to dine out. And
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
All right. So Pat's gonna set it up. We
got
gotta come up with a good name.
Got lots of stuff to set up.
Yeah.
We need. I'll tell you what we need. We need more sponsors. That's what we need.
That's the easy part.
You think? Yeah, that's the easy part. Yeah, that's the easy part, they say. All right.
They say.
Well, let's talk about, there are some great events that are going on this week. If you're interested in going out this week, check it out. Yeah, this events in the area sponsored by Team Johnson Limousine. They might even be our sponsor for this new endeavor we're talking about
we take
taking
a
place.
limo and we go
Yeah.
to the different places. This sounds
Their
great.
VIP party bus. But you want to contact Team Johnson Limousine if you're going anywhere and you want to get there safely. You want to get there in style. They're the ones to contact. There are some terrific events that are taking place this upcoming week. I'm excited about this. I wish I could go out to Put in Bay this weekend because north of Nashville is playing out there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Well, one thing's for sure, you'd have way better weather than we had last time we were there.
I know.
So.
It is. It's going to be a nice hot weekend all
Yes.
weekend long. Other events that are taking place, mark your calendar for September 16th. This is a great one. 419 Music Fest taking place at the Fire Station Bar and Grill. It's going to be a lot of great bands that are going to be partaking in that event. I think there's like 10 to 12 different bands. We will be conversing with the guy who's putting that on. That's all the money's going towards the Hero program. So that's gonna be a great event. It's free, so stop on out there. This Saturday also, Brent Lowry is gonna be playing out at Hensville. Skittlebots are playing out at Hensville tonight. Have you seen Skittlebots play?
Yes.
They draw a crowd.
Yeah, they do.
Like nothing else. They're a lot of fun to listen to, a lot of fun to watch. So yeah, you can check them out at Hensville tonight. Brent Lowry tomorrow night. This Sunday is the Labor Day picnic out at the Mud Hens. They're having their.
We gave away tickets for that.
Oh, is that right?
Didn't we?
Well, there you go. That's perfect. So, so if you know of any events that are taking place this weekend, feel free to comment it here in the section. If it's something that I want to promote, I'll talk about it. If it's not something I want to promote, I won't talk about it.
And that's how it works, folks.
So yeah. So who's getting hungry?
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting hungry. So you guys stay tuned.
Well, yeah, you got to stop with this 9 o'clock hour stuff and go to the 7 o'clock hour.
Oh, I know. But the 9 o'clock hour is easier because there's less to do on air.
True.
So it's easier to have somebody come in.
Did we put up a Facebook question today?
Yes. What's the worst summer job you've ever
I was
had?
looking for it. I didn't see it.
Just because it's going up right now.
Oh.
You're scared that it didn't publish. I'm not nuts.
I was like, I thought it was
So the Facebook question of the day is
worst job.
What's the worst summer job that you've ever had?
worst. Does it have to be summer job or could it just be job?
Let's just make it job.
In honor of Labor Day. Worst job.
Well, don't answer that. Answer that in 19 seconds.
Okay. Go ahead and write your answers right here in the comments. What's the worst job you've ever had? And
That's Bailey Zimmerman's rocking a hard place here on K100, Toledo's country music station. We are Lynn and Marco. Sunny, warmer today. High near 80. Going to be great. Clear skies tonight. Low down to 55.
Right now, 55 at Toledo's K100. Your weather is sponsored by Jim White Toyota. See what the Jim White Toyota Advantage is all about with cars arriving daily. Right car, right price right now. Traffic continues to be in fine shape. No reports of accidents are slowed down, so you should be good to go. 419-240-1000. If you do see trouble, please let us know so we can share it. That line is sponsored by Perrysburg Premier Garage Door.
We put this Facebook question up for it today. We talked to John Party about the worst job he ever had. Here's what he said.
Hands and turn around and face them, and I would just get so bored.
We've heard a lot of these guys talk about the worst summer jobs they've had, but for our Labor Day weekend here, we're asking you on our Facebook page, what is the worst job you had? How about you, Lynn?
I'd have to say phone solicitor, telephone solicitor. Yeah, it was one of 3 jobs I was working at the time, and it was almost as bad as the one with the little computer chips I was sorting through, but I got fired. I got fired for there was a call.
Oh boy, sounds like we had a situation
well,
here.
There was, and so I'm like, give them the pitch. It was actually for AAA, and so they go, help.
What happened?
And the phone goes dead. The dial tones. I'm looking around at my supervisor. These people need help. We got a call. Emergency center number. And they go, just go to the next call. I go, oh, I can't just go to the next call. These people need help. So I call back the number again, and it's the same thing. help. I need help. Please send help.
Somebody was joking.
Well, when you're 19, you don't think that could possibly be the case. So I called 911.
Oh my God.
Send the emergency crews over and I got fired.
Oh, your manager's like, what are we doing over here? Oh my gosh, that is hysterical. Why have I never heard that story before? Pat,
job.
what about the worst job for you?
Worst job I ever had was I was 16, 17 years old. I was working at a greenhouse, literally just making dirt. I mean, that's what I did for hours on end.
Dirt isn't it already made?
You had to make the fine topsoil. So I had to shovel the piles of dirt, and then I had to add in the lime and all the other stuff, and you water it down, then you bag it, and I did this for hours on end.
Oh, wow.
And it was in a greenhouse, so there's no air, it was midsummer. It was awful. It was and for a 16 or 17-year-old kid, no, that was no fun.
Wow,
that was horrible.
What about you, Marco?
First job, I think I was like 14. I just got my what is it? The little thing that allows you to work.
Yeah, your work permit.
My work permit.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I was bussing tables at a restaurant, and my sister had worked there, so she's good. She was a waitress, and so they're like, "Well, we'll hire your little brother." I was not good. I actually found out very soon that I did not like clearing tables. Oh, and people would put like cigarettes out in their like cups and like napkins with stuff on it. I was like,
yeah.
Oh, it was terrible.
Let's try the oysters, and it'd wind up in their napkins.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes. Cocktail sauce, and I'm like, why? Who are these people doing? Yeah, I did not want to do that. So I lasted for probably a week. And my sister's like, dude, you ruined my reputation at the restaurant. I'm like, I don't care, man. That's nasty. Nate Smith talked about Labor Day and his first job. Yeah, boy, working on a farm. I'm sure that's probably a lot of people. But what was your first job? What job or the worst job, summer job, or whatever that you hated? That's our Facebook page question for today on a Feel Good Friday. So you can hit us up right there.
Today's best country.
Hi, this is Lainey Wilson.
Hey, it's Luke Combs. Hey, y'all, I'm Scotty McCreery.
Monday from 9 to 11. Yeah.
Score big on sleep and
Downtown
savings
Toledo.
during Mattress Firm's best sale of the year. Save up to $700 on select Tempur-Pedic adjustable beds and get a $300
Cynthia
instant
Wait
gift
cleaning
with
hotel
porch
rooms
pillows and
was
more.
her worst job. I can imagine that.
Yeah, tables are bad enough.
Yeah.
Right. Rainbow vacuum sales. Deborah says that rainbow vacuum sales. Would that be like a door-to-door?
Charlie's Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram is offering amazing deals during Ram Power Days.
Jobs that are like
Stop in and check out the new Ram 1500 Crew Cab Bighorn 4x4. Charlie's on the corner of Illinois and Fort Maumee or charliesdodge.com.
Yeah. But also in the wait staff, I think being a busser or a waiter, yeah, I think that's just like a rite of pat. Like everybody should do that at least once.
Yeah.
Just
once though.
Just to experience what it's like, so that when you go out to eat, you have a little more compassion for the people that are working there. You understand that if the food doesn't come out right on time, that's not the waiter's fault.
I liked waiting tables. I did it for a long time.
Let's see. Cart boy at Meyer. Oh, yeah.
That would be terrible when you've got snow on the ground.
Oh, yeah. Yep. You know what? I used to work at Kroger. I was a bagger at Kroger, and that was like one of my first jobs. And I actually didn't mind doing the carts because it got me outside. And even when it was cold, it got me outside. Oh, we're hearing all the commercials. Commercials are too loud in the background, they say.
What?
Yep. That's what they're saying. The commercials are coming through over your talking.
I don't believe that for 1 second.
That's what they're telling me.
Casa Marie says her worst job, the operating room.
Yeah, I could not do operating room.
But most people who wind up in an operating room, I would think, want to be there. Don't you?
I definitely don't want to be there. I'm not good with blood and throwing up. I'd be a terrible nurse.
Yeah, I don't think you'd have very good bedside manner.
No. People start, I'd be like, oh, okay, we're not doing this. We're done.
Ooh, Julie says, detasseling corn. You were out in the field by 5 a.m. dressed in long sleeves. By the middle of the morning, it was getting so hot. You wrapped all your clothes around your waist, and then you got your arms cut up by all the corn stalks.
Yeah, but that's manual labor.
Yeah,
Working on a
it
farm,
definitely-
I definitely had to do that. Feed the horses. Oh, my gosh. Water them.
So, once again, I want to thank Tom Hudak from the Regan Insurance Agency. He should be shooting me a text here fairly soon when he's going to be arriving here to give away that Sony Sound Bar. But and he's going to answer some questions for us, I think, regarding any insurance questions or anything about pet insurance. I think that's the primary one. But
Chris says telemarketer. She lasted 2 days.
Yeah, it's a terrible.
Oh yeah, I'd never want to do that one.
But that's a rite of passage too.
Although I think I might want to be a telemarketer before any of these things. So that's some of those things might be covered by Regan Insurance. Some of them may not be. We'll have to ask Tom when he's in here.
Almost none of those, but
when he's in here. Some of the other, telemarketer. Is that the one your telemarketer lasted 2 days as a telemarketer? Worst job you've ever had. Let's see. Oh, something else was being Ohio State isn't on those channels. Oh, okay. Anyone else? Trent Strickland says, anyone else mad about the Disney Spectrum financial dispute and unable to watch football on prime stations? I didn't know that was a thing.
Yes, I think Disney's pulled their. I saw somebody post on Facebook. They had their Spectrum. It's not on Spectrum anymore because Spectrum that didn't pay something, and so they yanked all their stuff.
They didn't pay something to the mouse. Yeah. Ohio State isn't on those channels either, but other games are. Well, we'll see. The best damn band in the land is going to be at Put in Bay on Sunday.
Wow, that's right.
They're going to be performing on Sunday. Are they going to perform on the boat on the way over too?
You know, when your name is the best damn band in the land, you got to be good.
Oh, they are.
You can't name yourself that and
right.
then be just average.
Right, yeah.
Can't be like
amazing. They are amazing.
Yeah.
Mediocre band.
I would name my band mediocre
in a
and
section
we take a lot
of the
breaks.
land.
Pretty good.
In a section
just
of the land.
over average is what I would say.
Of course, we go by Just Good Enough.
The Just Good Enough morning show, right here, folks.
Is that how you market yourself?
Yeah,
Just Good Enough.
Just good enough.
We've got some. We're gonna talk about food more later in this hour, so stay tuned for that. But again, the question of the day: what is your worst job? So if you're watching right now, go ahead and put that in here. Yeah, I won't name names. I don't want to name names of potential sponsors. Let's see. That was definitely the worst job that I ever had. I've had a lot of jobs though. I've had a lot of waiting jobs. I'll tell you, I was a busser at Bob Evans. That was a horrible job.
Down on the farm?
Down on the farm.
Why was that bad?
Hold that thought. We're going to do local, so let's continue. So we'll do me, you, and then when you got your headphones on? You're going to need headphones for this one. Oh, Luke Combs, come on. You got to love that. It's K100, Lynn and Marco. Thank you so much for chilling with us. It's a Feel Good Friday. It's a Friday Facebook Live. We are currently on Facebook doing the whole show live there as well. Your sports report brought to you by Zavosky's Custom Meats in Delhi. College football kicks off tomorrow, Michigan, East Carolina. That's at noon. So if you're standing by for that one, get ready. Ohio State Buckeyes, Indiana. That's at 3:30 tomorrow. I'll continue to throw the Maryland Towson Tigers. That's at 3:30 as well. So, but you'll need special TV for that because that is not on this area. Speaking of which, we just heard that Disney, you can't watch some of the stuff on TV. I'm surprised not a lot of more people are unplugging and just streaming sports services so that you can just get what you want when you want it. But that is all good. And there are reports out there that Ohio State and Michigan tied for third in winning the national championship. As far as sports betting is concerned, the number one person to win this year, as far as the casinos think, Georgia. That's your sports report.
Well, Labor Day weekend, and that means a Labor Day parade. It's going to happen on Monday, downtown Toledo. The parade will start on Summit Street at the intersection of Monroe and then proceed north on Summit to Jackson. Turn left onto Jackson and head into Huron, where the parade will end at Huron. And what the big special event for the plan for the parade this year, Women in the Workplace. So you're talking about Grand Marshal, Women in the Workplace, and it's sponsored by the participating United Labor Committees. So,
Nice.
yeah, it's going to be fun and starts at 9 a.m. and the festivities will run until noon.
Love that. All right. It's going to be a great weekend of fun in the 419. Pat McCarty's here from Guy in the 419. So what's happening in the 419 this weekend?
Oh, there's so many great things happening. Of course, one of our favorite ladies band, North of Nashville, they're going to be performing out at the Beer Barrel Saloon. They're debuting out there. They're performing all 3 nights, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 9 o'clock. Dog Tails and Sidewalk Sales taking place in downtown Savannah tonight for their first Friday event. Bring your favorite four-legged friend down there. And, of course, down at Hensville tonight, they got the Skittlebots performing live. And tomorrow night, they got Brent Lowry, and that's leading you up towards the Labor Day picnic at the park taking place at Fifth Third Field.
Man, yeah, they always got a lot of good stuff going on down at Fifth Thirds.
It's a blast. So many fun things. And, of course, while you're down there, there's tons of great restaurants that you can go to. The Dirty Bird and the Blarney. Just so many great restaurants to enjoy and take part in.
All right, love that. Coming up in less than about 15 minutes here, we're doing Friday Facebook Live. We've got something free to give away. What's coming up?
Buckeye Country Superfest passes. You want to get to that event, and we got your way in.
All right, we'll do that coming up here. And, of course, we're live on Facebook, so make sure you're joining us there. If you're not here as well, we'll do the whole show live on Facebook each and every Friday right here with Lynn and Marco on Toledo's K100.
All right. He said he's about 5 minutes away, so he'll be here. He'll be here shortly.
Nice.
Giving away that Sony Sound Bar that I knew nothing about. So for anybody who doesn't know, anybody who's watching right now that doesn't know, last week, if you weren't watching the show last week, Marco brought up a sound bar. I don't even know how it got brought up. What were we even talking about? How did it?
I think watching movies and the sound being better or something. I don't know.
Something.
Yeah, I think we were talking about flat screens, and I was like, you need a sound bar if you get a flat screen. You're like, what's a sound bar?
I didn't know what a sound bar was. And I was.
There's no possible way.
I
There's
was
still somebody
certain.
on planet
I was
Earth.
certain, Marco, that you were the only one who was privy to this knowledge. And of course, certainly not that our guest on the show, Bob, right from Toledo Door and Window.
Yes.
That he would have had a sound bar.
Yeah,
that was the bet. That was the bet that you just frivolously threw out. And I was like, yeah, I'll take that bet. Because, yeah,
I guarantee you he has a sound
that's
bar.
That's a 50-50 shot that he actually has one. Not only does he have one on his TV, but he has one mounted to his golf cart as well.
Yeah.
So
today we get free breakfast.
So today we are
By
having
free,
Tom
I mean,
Hudak
Pat
from
had
the Regan Insurance Agency, our sponsor for this hour. He's going to be coming in. He's purchasing a Sony Sound Bar, and he is going to be we're going to be giving that away to one of the lucky winners on here.
How
Who
are we gonna
knows?
do it?
Maybe it'll be AJ. It could be AJ Arnold. We don't know.
Well, we got to keep the streak alive. How are we giving it away? Do we know?
We are going to spin the wheel. That's how we're going to do it. We're going to spin the wheel, and we're going to have people. Anybody that wants to win this Sony Sound Bar, if you're watching right now, give me the hands up emoji or something. Show me that you want to be entered to win this event.
You got to be more specific than just. I mean, it's got to be like instead of like what exact emoji you're talking about. I mean, they could do a smiley face, and they could be like, "Hey, I was in it." When they, I mean.
Well, yeah, that hands up emoji. Where you're like raising your hand.
Well, because you keep doing the fist. That's not the hands up.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm so limited in my emoji use.
Because here's the good thing, AJ. This is just straight through Facebook. So there might only be 25, 50 people that are entering this. Yeah, like normally when we say to call, there's thousands calling.
Right.
So you've just by watching the show here have seriously increased your odds of winning.
So, all right. So far we've got Danielle, Nicole.
We could even name this contest so easy AJ could win it. All right, see?
So we got AJ Arnold. We got Valerie.
So we do have 4 different emoji people, though.
Shelly Miko. Trenton.
K100, it's Lynn and Marco on a Feel Good Friday, a Friday Facebook Live as well. Hit us up with your Feel Good stories. 419-240-1000. We would love to hear all your good news because that's a great way to kick off a long weekend, by the way. It is a Labor Day weekend. Here's a pretty cool story. Neighbors find a lost dog to help save a man with life-threatening conditions. So basically what happened was an Indiana couple were going door to door trying to find the owner of a lost dog. And they found, like, yeah, we'll just do something nice. And they stumbled upon an elderly man in urgent need of medical care.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, so after hearing the man's cries for help, they entered his home, found him on the floor. They called 911, stayed with him until the first responders arrived and took him to the hospital. Authorities praised the couple for their actions, saying the man had been on the floor for at least 2 days. Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my goodness.
They also reported the dog lost. He was successfully reunited with his owner. So it all ended up perfect. Saved a life. Found a new home for a dog, and these two should be into the Hall of Fame in Indiana somewhere.
Yeah, that's awesome. I found a story. This is kind of a cool story. A woman out of New Hampshire. She was at a thrift store, joked that a painting that she saw there might be worth a lot of money because she said it looked like a painting from an artist in the early 1900s named N.C. Wyeth. She bought it for $4.
I hate these
Turned
stories.
out it was by him. And now they're saying it could sell for as much as $250,000. Why do you hate those stories?
Because it never happens to me. I'm always at Goodwill, and I never find a Van Gogh there.
They always inspire me too. I actually brought one home, and my family will never let me forget. It was like these tigers. It was like these big
You're like, this could be something big. It's on velvet. They're like, Mom, there's no way. There's no way this is good.
I think this is the one.
It was painted by a guy named Carl. Turned out it actually was less than what you actually bought it for.
I actually think I got my money back at a garage sale.
Oh, nice. That is good. Pat, you ever find a Goodwill find that made you rich?
Oh yeah, I'm a billionaire actually because of all the of all the
stuff you turn around.
Wonderful finds that I've had.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, we're doing Friday Facebook Live. I can't tell you what the contest is, but we're having a contest on Facebook. So if you want to join us live on Facebook right now and get in on it,
it's the only way to win. You have to be watching on Facebook.
And if you want to win those Buckeye Country Superfest tickets,
you want to do it now?
It's up to you. You tell us when.
Let's do it next.
All right.
How about that? Stand by for your chance to win. Coming up here, it's Lynn and Marco on K100.
All right. Do you have your little clicker for the gate?
Clicker for the gate.
Oh, we gotta let Mr. Hudak in. He's at the gate. All right, he is here, and we have the image. So for those of you who are wanting to be a part of this, all you got to do, like I said, you give the little hand raise emoji. Right now, we have in our lineup. This is who we've got so far. We've got Danielle, Nicole, AJ Arnold. We got Valerie, Shelly, Trenton, Chris, Deborah, and Kevin. So if you are
and we
wanting
have
to be a part of
several different hand. See, this is why I said we had to be specific.
Okay.
Because we have the thumbs up. We've got looks like a fish raising his hand here. We've got
chances are there's Melissa May's doing the hand clapping.
We've got
I'll accept it all.
Any emoji whatsoever.
I'll accept it all. If you're putting in an emoji right now,
you're in.
Good morning, Matt Heckert and
Matt,
Bonnie
he
Spring.
came in. He didn't put the emoji in.
But Matt, you can't
maybe
just say good
we
morning.
have some new people.
You got to have some. What's that?
We have new people because I said on the radio, "Hey, we're having a contest."
We're having a contest. There you go.
So let's reiterate what we're giving away.
So what's happening here? Our sponsor for this hour is Tom Hudak from the Regan Insurance Agency. He is coming in and he is going to be giving away. Check this out. I'm actually going to put it up on the screen here.
Well, you're getting good at this whole thing.
He is going to be giving away a Sony Sound Bar. Right there. Take a look at that. Isn't that look beautiful? He's going to be giving away the Sony Sound Bar. And so if you want a chance to win that, all you have to do is put up an emoji of a hand, any kind of emoji of a hand being raised. But that's your way of saying, yeah, I want to be a part of this. So that's how we're going to have it clicked on the little wheel, the little spinning wheel. And Tom's going to come in here. We're going to give that away. Not any, it can't be heart eyes. It's got to be a hand raise.
Some sort of a hand.
So some sort of hand raising thing.
Not clear on the.
So Matt Heckert.
So
I'm winging this, man. I don't know.
If you want to be in it, Melissa, it has to be some kind of a hand. There we go.
There we are.
Deborah's back. She knows.
Deborah, I've already got your name on there. Deborah,
well, she wasn't sure what hand you wanted.
You don't get to enter twice. You only get to enter once.
She just wanted to make sure.
So, and remember, the more names that get put in here, the lower AJ's chances of winning are. So.
And this is ruining AJ's.
Amy, I did say yours. I've got your name on here, Amy. Oh no, I don't. Oh
my gosh.
Amy, I got you now. Now you're there, Amy. See? All right. Tyler Durr.
Tyler's in. Look at that. He even used his own special emoji. Look at the Matt's emoji. It's pretty special there. He's got the hat on backwards.
See, I can't see any of that.
You can't?
You can see it. Yeah, I don't see it on my end with those.
Oh, yeah.
The heart I sent was for knowing outcome from the radio. Okay. Gotcha. Yes.
Oh, look at that. All right.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Tom Hudak, come on over here and have a seat. Tom.
You want to pull that mic down?
How are you? Good to see you. Come on in. Come in over. Have a seat over there.
I'm spilling things.
Oh boy, again.
Pull the mic down right. Pull that mic down right there. Marco, Tom, Marco.
Heard a lot about you.
You met Lynn, of course.
I knew you were the real deal when you knew what a sound bar was.
Here, I'm gonna adjust that so we can actually see Tom sitting here. All right, so Tom, first of all, Tom is the Regan Insurance is the sponsor for this hour, and Tom, I want you to take a look at this video that I've put up to kind of promote Regan Insurance. I want you to let me know if there's anything on this video that would be covered under Regan Insurance. Here it is. It's stupidity.
And the answer is sometimes.
Another big question that was brought up. Lynn, do you want to ask your question about? Okay, so believe it or not, the first thing that she brought up was pet insurance.
Okay.
So
my dog tore his ACL the first time when he was 2. He's now 8. I immediately started carrying pet insurance because our vet suggested if you tore one, likely to do the other. Pay for this one, start carrying pet insurance, which we've done faithfully all these years. He tore his ACL a couple of weeks ago, the other one. And the statement that I got just days before, my insurer said they no longer covered this injury. After 6 years of paying into it, within days of the injury, they said they won't cover it. Do I have a case? Can I get them to cover it?
You'd probably want to just look at the effective dates of when that change came in. So it's not just about when the notice went out, but actually the policy terms. So definitely something you'd have to read the policy and see what it was. If you want me to take a look, I could take a look at it.
I would. It would be amazing because I'm just thinking this is crazy. I got it. And I kind of put it aside because it's just a statement. I didn't think too much of it. He tore his ACL. I go, I better go back and read this. It's got my new book to it. And it says, the number one thing we no longer cover. What? It's expensive surgery. So, yes, I'm going to bring it to you.
Absolutely. Let me know.
Love it.
I feel like I have hope now.
There is hope. There's always
Thank
hope
you.
with Tom Hudak. Tom, how long have you been in the insurance game?
About 15 years.
Now, I want to take a call back to, I wish I had the video of your first commercial before insurance. And you had your own cell phone company.
Yeah, not a company, a store.
A store.
Yeah. You should have told me. I could have found it somewhere in the
we'll pull it up. Well, yeah.
Deep parts of the internet.
Yes.
Somewhere on the YouTubes.
So, but what's really cool about that is what you offered at so you've always kind of had this mindset of offering things. And so you've kind of taken that.
Hold that thought for
concept.
1 second.
All right.
We got to do a quick thing. Morgan Wallen's Wasted on You on K100, Toledo's country music station with Lynn and Marco on a Feel Good Friday. We're also doing Friday Facebook Live. Pat McCarty from the guy in the 419 here. We're live on Facebook right now. By the way, doing a little bit of a contest. So if you can't get to us here on the radio, flip us up over there. Maybe you're at work or whatever. You can watch us live on Facebook. Speaking of contests, this is a great event coming to our area. They just announced that Zach Bryan was going to be the lead on this whole thing. We got tickets.
Buckeye Country Superfest 2024. It's happening on Saturday, June 22nd, Ohio Stadium, right down there in Columbus. And yeah, Zach Bryan headlining. Also there, Billy Strings, Turnpike Troubadours, Charlie Crockett, Charles Wesley Goodwin, and hopefully you.
Yeah, it could be you if you call us right now, 419-240-1000. We'll take caller 10. We'll just set you up with the great tickets to the show, and you'll be able to see all of the music you love and have the experience of a lifetime right here on Lynn and Marco on K100. Call us now. We'll take caller 10 to win those great tickets.
Good luck.
All right. Let me just get a winner here real quick.
Hi, K100, your caller number 1, try back. K100, your caller number 2, dial again. Hi, K100, your caller 3, dial back. K100, your caller number 4, try back. K100, caller 5, try again. Hi, K100, your caller number 6, call back. Morning, K100, your caller 7, try again. Good morning, K100, you are caller number 8, try back. Hi, K100, I am so sorry, you are caller number 9. Thank you for understanding.
Darn it.
I know. We hate it. We definitely hate it.
Yeah, that's too bad. Good morning, K100. Who's this?
This is Kevin.
Kevin, you're caller
Oh,
thank you.
Kevin, you did it, man. Congratulations.
Thank you guys very much.
You're so welcome. 2 tickets to Buckeye Country Superfest. So don't make plans for June 22nd because you're going to be down there in Columbus and attending this amazing show with Zach Bryan.
Well, thank you guys very much.
You're so welcome. Hang on, okay, buddy?
Okay.
Hey, plaque is a sticky mix of bacteria that can easily be removed from teeth by brushing regularly. The problem occurs when plaque turns into tartar, which can't be brushed off actually, and can only be removed by a dentist or dental hygienist. Therefore, regular brushing is one of the key steps toward eliminating plaque and the tartar buildup from your teeth. Also, regularly scheduled visits every 3 to 6 months with your dental hygienist will keep your teeth and you healthy and clean.
Very, very important. A healthy mouth, it promotes a healthy body. It's all very connected. Dr. John Frankel has an amazing team of people, and they're committed to the personal health of everybody who walks through their door. They will take such good care of you in their state-of-the-art offices. 2 beautiful locations, Talmadge and Lasky in Toledo, and Keystone Drive in Maumee.
All right.
So, what were we talking about before? Or are we going to go back out again?
I'm going to play the winner, but I can just do that in my headphones, so we're good.
Okay. So Tom, you owned a cell phone store. Yep. And what did you offer at the cell phone store? What was kind of the shtick?
Well, just trying to have all the different cell phone companies so I can help people find the right company that worked for them, and so they didn't have to just go into one store and just get whatever they had. I could offer them different companies, but honestly, people didn't really care.
But you kind of carried that same kind of thing over to the insurance game, right? That's kind of what you do with Regan Insurance.
Yeah, it's a lot more important when it comes to insurance, so it's much better fit for me. So just trying to help.
Good morning, K100. Who's this?
This is Kevin.
Kevin, you're caller number 10.
Oh, thank you. Kevin, you did it, man. Congratulations.
Thank you guys very much.
You're so welcome. 2 tickets to Buckeye Country Superfest. So don't make plans for June 22nd because you're going to be down there in Columbus and attending this amazing show with Zach Bryan.
Well, thank you guys very much.
I just want to recommend what's best. Right. Sometimes that's, hey, this looks great, don't change anything, but let's look again next year, 2 years.
Yeah. So it's always good to have a look.
There was a stop there.
Lynn's going to take a look with her pet insurance. And you still do carry pet insurance. Yeah, correct. All right. So there we go. That's
nice. You know, one thing I've noticed about insurance is if I let my car insurance, if I get it and I just let it go, at some point it becomes heinous how much. And then I call them like, what is going on? And they're like, oh, well, we didn't even, it just seems to go up all the time without me ever knowing. And then I'm like, well, I'm going somewhere else. And then I go somewhere else and they give me like 10 times a better deal. Is that like a normal thing where it just goes up for no reason?
Not directly, but different companies are going to be best for different people and at different points in their life. So the same company that might have been great before might not be the best fit for you now.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is, but it's not always. But the prices are going to fluctuate. A lot of times they're going up because they're covering the costs that are going to come up. And the costs for things that happen, somebody needs to go to the emergency room for one day. That's a lot more now than it was 5 years ago or 10 years ago.
Right.
The same little bumper getting dented, that's a lot more to fix right now, especially in the last year, 2 years. So there are costs that are going up, and the insurance is just predicting the costs it's going to have to pay and collecting the premiums for that. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that the company you're with or the policy that you have is the best fit for you. So it's finding one that is a better gauge of your risk and how much you should be paying to cover that.
Well, let me ask you if this is kind of the norm now. Like for auto insurance, my auto and home, we have one company who covers those. But I'm discovering it's a little bit difficult to deal with them about our car because they have a particular name and they're owned by somebody else. And then these people who they're actually owned by, though it's not who I write my check to, are now going to another company because they're sourcing out hail damage because they say they don't cover it. So they have to go to this other company to do it. So now I basically have 3 layers of insurers that I'm talking to. Is this normal or do I definitely need a new company?
Well, there's never definite anything, but again, it's something to take a look at. So 3 layers. It could be the person who's just responsible for looking at the claim. It could be the person responsible for paying the claim.
And the person who is responsible for paying the claim, they got this appraisal for like $973 with a $500 deductible for hail damage. The place we took it to get the estimate from, they estimated at $9,000, not $900.
What?
Yes, that much disparity between the person who took the pictures that came out and the person who is actually looking at the project. These people are crazy.
It could be more than that, less than that, or somewhere in between those. It's tough. I've been doing this a long time. How come you come up with the most interesting things in the last 4 minutes?
I have so much going on right now. It's crazy.
All right. Well, we have something going on, and before we switch over to the sponsors, we're going to do this giveaway.
Well, hold on. we got a sweep coming up here in a minute, so hold that thought.
All right. Once we come back, we'll give this Sony Sound Bar away.
And Jason Aldean, that guy's stirring up a whole.
All right, try it now.
All right, Jason Aldean.
What is going on here?
Stirred up all kinds of controversy with that song, but I think it's a great one.
Yeah.
Lynn and Marco, we are sponsored by Charlie's Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, and it is 8:03.
Time for your first look at news here. Let's see what's going on. I have no idea what happened there.
Okay.
That was the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
All right, so for those of you that are watching right now on Facebook, we are going to be giving away the Sony Sound Bar courtesy of Tom Hudak from the Regan Insurance Agency. Why is my screen blurry? How do I fix that? Happens sometimes. Maybe it's not enough. I wonder if more light would help. That'll wake you up.
Yeah.
K100 weather from the Joe White Toyota Weather Center. See what the Joe White Toyota Advantage is all about. Cars are arriving daily, right car, right price right now. Here's 13 ABCs. Ross, sell it. It's 55 now at Toledo's K100. Right now, traffic is brought to you by Duncan. Download the Duncan app today. Toledo runs on Duncan. No traffic troubles reported, and our traffic map looks free of accidents or slowdowns. Call or text if you spot anything. The number is 419-240-1000. It's sponsored by the good folks over at Perrysburg Premier Garage Door and a service of your information station, Toledo's K100.
All right, now you got plenty of time.
All right, here we go. We are doing the drawing. Everybody is giving their little hands up emoji.
Is everybody in? Do we know that everybody's in?
I think everybody's in. I think everybody that wanted to be in to win this Sony Soundbar is in. I've got, do you want me to go through the names that I've got?
Well, yeah, is Gwen on there? Because she says I need a soundbar.
Gwen's on there.
Okay.
Is AJ on there?
AJ is on there. I got Danielle.
Take AJ off.
I got Danielle. I got AJ, Valerie, Shelly, Trenton, Chris. I've got two Debras, Kevin, Bonnie, Matt, Amy, Tyler, and Cynthia, and of course Gwen, as I said. So I think if you didn't hear your name said on there, this is one last chance.
Yeah, one last second.
This is your last chance to give me that hands up emoji and let us know that you are ready to win this. And we'll make arrangements when it comes in. It's going to be delivered within the next few days.
Is this like the arrangements you made for me and you golfing? Because
no.
Those weren't great arrangements.
No. Here's the to give it a little look. There it is right there. That's the Sony Soundbar.
Oh, look at that.
I had no idea. Tom, okay, here's the thing. I didn't know that these existed. I had no idea what this was, and Marco brought it up last week. And I thought that he was the only one privy to this knowledge of what a soundbar was.
Soundbar you speak of.
And so then we had a guest in from Toledo Door and Window. Bob from Toledo Door and Window came in, and Marco threw out the bet. He was like, I bet he has one. And I'll take you up on that bet because that's a 50-50 shot. What is the chance that
Plus, you had never heard of it, so you're like,
and
nobody knows.
Come on, nobody. Yeah. Not only, I mean, it was. I said, do you know what a soundbar is? And he's like, oh yeah, it's a soundbar. And I said, yeah. And he goes, and I was about to ask, do you have one for your television? And before I could even ask the question, he says, yeah, I've got one mounted on my golf cart. I got one on the TV too. So it was,
yeah. It was a good day.
It was bad. All right, so we've got all these people on Trenton's in here.
Colton, we just got Colton here.
Colton. All right, we'll add Colton in there. Even though he gave an upside down face emoji.
No, Colton he gave a wave.
Did he?
Yeah.
Mine shows a. Oh, down at the bottom there. Okay.
Are you in Russian? Where are you?
No, he did. Look, there's an upside down face emoji right there for him.
What?
Matt, we got you. And there we go. All right. Here we go.
Yeah, I see. But he also gave the hands up.
All right. Ready to do this? And Tom, you're going to let us know who it is. There it is. The wheel is spinning.
Oh, boy. It's exciting.
Who's it going to be?
This sound bar.
No way. No way. No way.
Is it?
No.
Show the
Say
camera.
the name.
It is AJ.
What?
Oh, my gosh.
The streak is over.
AJ has been losing everything. Oh,
did you put his name in there like
AJ.
6 times?
That is awesome.
You have. I can't believe that. Wow. AJ Arnold, congratulations.
Let me
you
check.
Finally won something. Come take a look.
This sounds like a setup.
Tom, right there, you got a witness. That's awesome.
There it is.
Wow.
AJ
So
Arnold
excited
right
for him.
there. Congratulations.
The tide has turned.
Wow. Things are looking up for it. What a thing to win, too. So, AJ, we'll make arrangements with you. Shoot me a direct message on Facebook or Instagram, and we'll make arrangements with you to get set up here with Tom. And Tom, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming in today. Thanks for sponsoring this. Thanks for you. Tom he supports so many people. Tutor Smart is a organization that you've been. You want to say something about Tutor Smart real quick? What they do?
They are helping make sure kids don't fall behind, providing free tutoring to any kids who need it locally. So they have a lot of tutors. They're making sure that kids who would normally fall through the cracks get so far. You hear these stories about kids graduating from high school and people find out they can't read, and just some of the most ridiculous things that happens to children who don't get the help that they need. And they're just trying to put a stop to that, make sure that they have the best opportunity to succeed in their lives.
And you're a big sponsor of them. You've been helping them out a lot as well. You put up 2 Ukrainian families?
One, just a couple.
Okay. So when all the stuff with Ukraine was going down and there were people that had to leave, Tom was gracious enough to put up a couple in his in not your home, but in a home. And I know I was telling them you get embarrassed when people start talking about all the stuff you do.
About me. There's plenty of other people out there to talk about.
But you're a great person. You're a wonderful human being. Thank you so much for everything you do. Thank you for doing this.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you so much. All right. So congratulations to AJ Arnold. Man, that is awesome.
AJ.
So we are now in the 8:00 hour. We are switching brands here. So you've actually had a nice 10-minute overlap there.
And we're only going to charge you 20 for it. So nice work.
But now the 8:00 hour is sponsored by Kazubi. Kazubi it's a free coupon app. You can get this. Check this out. So there was this young girl, and she received her first check. She had never made so much money before. But check out her deal.
This?
Yeah.
Have you ever made this much money?
I don't think so.
No. How much is it?
$98.25.
That's amazing. Way to go.
Hi, I'm Natalie. I'm 12.
When you were selling these coupon books, who did you sell them to?
My grandmas and their families, like a bunch of friends and my mom's friends. It was so easy selling these.
Having Natalie sell Kazubi has been fantastic. It's been a great experience. The fact that the child gets half of the cost is unheard of. And so with that money, we've been able to teach the importance of saving most of it, spending a little of it, and then also tithing some of it, which has been a really good lifelong lesson to teach, which we're thankful for. And then the other super cool thing is as more people become familiar with Kazubi, it's just going to grow bigger and bigger. So people who have bought this coupon book within the next year, they should see, or throughout this year, should see more coupons and more merchants being added to it, which just widens the opportunity to save money and check out places maybe they wouldn't have otherwise, and to just frequent local businesses, which is awesome.
Thanks, Kazubi.
Over there and
oh yeah. So, yeah. So if you're interested, Kazubi is a free app. You go to kazubi.com. You sign up your kids for free. It's all totally free. But they get their own unique link. And what you can do is you can actually, whenever somebody uses a coupon on that app, you send that link out to your friends, family, neighbors. There's a coupon book that's available for sale as well. Unless there is a child hooked up to it, the money that we raise with the coupon books goes to save the Parkside Drive-In. We're trying to get the equipment for them. But of course you can sign up your kids as well and they get the money. So it works. It really goes towards anybody and everybody that's that wants to sign up. And again, it's all free. It's all free to sign up. But they work with Kazubi is coinciding with a nonprofit organization called the Youth Financial Initiative, which helps to teach financial literacy to kids. And that's one of the biggest things. We want people to be pulled out. There's this imbalance where people don't know enough about financial literacy. They don't know enough. They don't know people. There's this myth. There's this common myth that in order to invest, you have to be making tons of money, and you really don't. The secret to building wealth, it's time and a little bit of money, but time is the biggest thing. And that's why Kazubi wants kids to start when they're young, start just putting a little bit of money away, and it will grow over time.
Started way too late.
So
way too late.
So many of us do. So yeah, they're trying to help kids out by doing that. So go ahead and sign them up for free.
And parents, so you can go ahead and spend what you got.
Exactly right. Well, it's a great opportunity. So yeah, the kids, always they have these kids don't really understand the difference between wants and needs, right? So what you do is instead of constantly saying no, we can't afford it. No, we can't afford it. No, we can't afford it. Say yes. Say yeah, absolutely. We can do that. All you got to do, go get 4 people to sign up and encourage them to start using those coupons. And all of a sudden they've got this income coming in. The really cool thing about it is when they sign up for the coupon books, if a kid sells 1 coupon book, Kazubi will send a stack of 50 business cards with the child's own unique link with a QR code on it.
Mm-hmm.
So that all they have to do is they just give somebody their card, and the person scans the QR code and buys it right there. So they can drop them off to people. They can, have them scan it, and it's pretty awesome. Gwen, I need you to go to, this is how you do it, Gwen. You've got to go to Guy in the 419 on Facebook. Or I'll tell you what, Gwen, why don't you reach out to me at, I'm going to give you, I'll say the number. Well, I don't want to give out my cell phone number. I don't want to do that. So,
no, you don't want to do that.
So Gwen, go to Guy in the 419 on Facebook and just direct message me. That's all you have to do. And we'll be in touch and we'll figure out how we can do that. Trenton wants the birthday wheel money, buddy. Don't we all?
Right.
I would love that birthday wheel money. $1,400. And that's coming up in 14 minutes.
Yes, it is.
Ooh, look at that. 14 minutes, $1,400. I think
that makes me feel like we've got a chance here.
I think with the fact that
his birthday was the 14th,
the fact that AJ Arnold won today, I think if there's luck in the air tonight. So I really think that this could happen. I think it could happen.
Put his name in there 12 times. That's the only way we could get it to win. No kidding.
I couldn't believe it. I saw it ticking down to, I was like, no. Oh, and it almost stopped. It almost stopped right before his name, and it clicked over. Couldn't believe it.
And I'm telling you, that does make me feel better because I feel like now this one's going to tick down to that exact date.
I think so. I think you're right. I think that's going to happen. So very excited about that. Also, after the birthday wheel, I'm going to keep everybody's names on here. So everybody that's raised your hand for this one, you don't have to sign up again. What I'm going to do is we'll spin the wheel again, and we're going to give away, we'll do that during the 9 o'clock hour, since we kind of just gave something away here. But in the 9 o'clock hour, we're going to be giving away 4 tickets to On Tap and Uncorked.
Very nice.
which is taking place out at Centennial Terrace. That goes to, it's a big fundraiser for the Sylvania Area Family Services, which helps out tons of families. You know, people think that if you live in Sylvania, you must be rich, and that's just simply not true. There are so many people in Sylvania that are living under the poverty line, and Sylvania Area Family Services helps them out. They provide, not only do they have a food pantry there where people can come in and grab some food, but they also provide backpacks. They have backpacks full of pencils, pens, everything like that, you know, gets kids ready for school. So just very, very needed. A great thing to have in our community.
Yeah, nice.
All right. Okay. So what do we have coming up right now? We're gonna be on air pretty soon.
4 minutes.
4 minutes.
3 minutes.
Well, that's for me. That's enough to talk about. All right, the events, upcoming events sponsored by Team Johnson Limo. If you're going to these events, go there in style, get there safely. This is the way to do it. So contact Team Johnson Limo today. Great events that are coming up in the area. 419 Music Fest taking place on September 16th. Mark your calendar. You're not going to want to miss that full day of great local bands performing out at the Fire Station Bar and Grill. And of course, that's a big fundraiser for the Hero program. We've got the ladies of North of Nashville debuting at the Beer Barrel Saloon on Put-in Bay. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So they're not just having one night, 3 nights of them. Never have I ever so badly wanted to be on Put-in Bay.
Yeah, and it's a great weekend for
It's going to be a beautiful weekend for it.
No excuses.
Hensville Live is featuring the Skittlebots tonight. And they've got Brent Lowry tomorrow night, one of my favorite male country singers, Brent Lowry. I got to say male country singer because now North of Nashville is my favorite female country singers. We've got Dog Tales and Sidewalk Sales taking place down at the First Friday in Sylvania. You gonna bring? Could you bring the dog down to that, or is he?
He's limping.
He's limping. He's probably not.
I mean,
probably not. Oh, we're gonna have a fundraiser to pay for your dog's surgery to get that taken care of for him. I think we should. That's a good cause.
Oh yeah,
that's a great cause. Save. What's the dog's name?
Curry.
Save Curry. Yes. Andrew Ellis is performing out at Pavlov's Brewing tonight. If you've never heard Andrew Ellis, he's a great local singer, great guy. And of course, Pavlov's Brewing has terrific beer. And what else? The Labor Day picnic out at the Mud Hens out of Fifth Third Field. So lots of fun stuff taking place. What are you guys doing this Labor Day weekend? What are you going to be doing?
Thinking about going back to Maryland for a little while.
Okay.
So, but not 100% sure yet.
Well, that's now if you go to Maryland, are they playing? Maryland's playing this weekend, right?
They are.
Are they playing in Maryland or are they playing? So it'll be pretty busy.
It'll be busy.
Is that why you would go back?
No, it's the family.
Okay.
I mean, I will obviously watch the game, but
yeah. Melissa, you were on there. I think you were on there. Yes. If you're not on there, I'll put your name on there, Melissa. I'm going to add it right now.
I know we'll be watching Ohio State football tomorrow. My husband can't wait for that. But
do you guys? What do you get? Do you guys ever like? What do you do? Do you prep for it?
You know, it depends because we have a couple who are huge Buckeye fans, and so it's like we either go to their barn and watch, or else we,
yeah.
But usually like to watch with them.
That's fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hold that. K100 Toledo's Country Music Station on a Feel Good Friday and a Friday Facebook Live. Pat McCarty from the guy in the 419 here with us. We're live on Facebook all morning long. We got a lot of stuff going on Facebook. So if you can't catch us on the radio here and you're at your house or you want to watch us, you can do that. We're on 24/7 here, basically between the songs and commercials live as well there. Today, looks like sunny, warmer, nice. High going to be near 80. Clear skies tonight. Low down to 55. And we are ready for all the great weather coming.
55 now. It's Toledo's K100, and your weather is sponsored by Jim White Toyota. See what the Jim White Toyota Advantage is all about with cars arriving daily. Right car, right price, right now. Traffic by Duncan. Download the Duncan app today. Toledo runs on Duncan, and we continue to be in great shape. A nice clean commute this morning without any incidents or accidents. Call or text if you do spot something, 419-240-1000. That line sponsored by our friends at Perrysburg Premier Garage Door.
You know, it's call or text to get your tough love. You can get in here right at our website, K100country.com. You can even shoot us a call. We don't care how you get your tough love. Just make sure you get it right here with Lynn and Marco on K100. We have this question here today for Pat, guy in the 419, who's working out at the gym, doing some fitness over there. Where do you work out at?
Planet Fitness.
Planet Fitness. He wants to know, Siri, whether he should work out on his own or should he get a trainer. Which one is best for him?
Because of course working out on your own is way better, but far less efficient. When you work out by yourself, you can go at your own pace and stop whenever you want to.
True.
The problem is that you have to be motivated to actually exercise and not just sit on a weight machine like a lazy asshole and check your social media and get nothing accomplished. When you take a fitness class, it can be brutal because you have a trainer yelling at you and making you work out too hard. The benefit though is that you get something productive accomplished. Nobody has the motivation to work out hard on their own.
That's true. I mean, you get the trainer yelling in your face, one more. Not that I would know. I mean, I've been to the gym in years.
Yeah. Greg Schwartz, American Mobile Fitness.
All right. So what are you going to do? You going to take the advice or are you just going to keep doing it by yourself?
Oh, I'm going to keep doing it by myself. Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
It's so much easier that way.
I love it so much more.
All right. We got this from Jerome, who hit us up. Hey, Siri, I went to a barbecue this yesterday trying to kick off Labor Day weekend in style. I ate too much and now I feel sick at work. What do you think happened? Ooh, salads for a month.
Mhm.
Sounds like a punishment.
It does.
But it's worth it if you want to live, I guess.
Isn't that the truth? It's like all it takes 2 days of binging and then it takes a month to make up for it.
Oh,
It's
it's-
not fair. It's just not right.
I went to I was having stomach pains. This was probably about a year ago. Yeah, it was about a year, maybe about 13 months ago. I was having these in the same spot. I was having this stomach pain. And so finally, after a couple weeks of this, I went to the doctor and they did an x-ray of my body and they came back with the results. And she says, do you see all those dark masses right there? And immediately, like, my heart sank. I'm like, this is it.
You're dying.
I'm dying. I'm dying. It's cancer. So I'm
Dark
like,
masses.
these
never
dark,
good.
that's never good, right? That's never a
good.
good thing. She said, that's poop.
Well, thanks for letting us know.
And I said, wait a minute. I said, that's impossible. I said, I'm not, not constipated or anything like that. I've been going regular. She said, I know what those are. They're like basically wedged in there and everything's passing past it.
Oh, no.
But these things are just stuck in there. She said, has there been an increased level of foods that might, harden in your like cheese or something? I thought, I said, have you ever heard of this thing called Pizza Palooza? So basically I had a medical diagnosis that I was full of cheese. Yeah. I said, my wife has been telling me that for years that I'm full of it. And now I had an actual medical diagnosis. But I wasn't dying, so that was good.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now what I do after Pizza Palooza is I have what's called Miralax Monday.
That probably is a good idea.
So okay. All right.
So things you never thought could be an issue.
Oh my gosh. I was Amy says you were full of. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Gwen. I like this shirt too. I appreciate it. All right. So, where are we right now? We're at 8:27.
We're at the radio station.
We're at the radio station right now.
We're a few
Where am
minutes
I?
in front of spinning that birthday wheel.
3 minutes away, right?
Well,
Or is it going to be pushed back a bit?
it's probably more like 6
We
minutes.
more give it a more
okay.
roundabout way of getting to it. Not
It's an 8:30-ish.
8:30-ish. Gotcha. Okay. So for everybody that's watching right now on Facebook, this is your opportunity to get ahead of the people listening on air, right? So, all right. Well, also, you know what today is?
What?
Today is many things.
Today is many things. It is. Do you hear my stomach rumbling? Did you hear
what?
that?
Was that your stomach? I thought that was a truck. I thought somebody was pulling in.
That was my stomach rumbling. And this isn't going to help matters. But today is National Burnt Ends Day.
Oh.
What does that mean?
Burnt. You don't know what burnt ends are?
No, like the burn ends of a hair.
Well. How the turntables have turned.
Nobody has ever heard.
Nobody's ever heard of burnt ends. Burnt ends when you are cooking brisket.
Ah, okay.
You have what's called the burnt ends, and it's the edges pieces that
Do you ever have Smokies?
they
They serve
get-
them up really good.
So funny you should say that, Lynn,
Say that.
because this is today's Pat's Picks. I got to make a cool intro for Pat's Picks. All right, this is where I take something I give you my top 5 suggestions. Now they're just suggestions, and they don't go in any particular order. But these are my top 5 barbecue places, or my 5 picks for barbecue places around the area. I've had a lot of barbecue. I've experienced a lot of barbecue. These are some. And now, which one did you just say?
Smokies.
Smokies is definitely on that list.
Is it on the list high?
Well, like I said, these aren't in order.
No, not in
these aren't ranked from best to worst or anything like that.
Just your favorite.
These are just some great places that I've been to that offer delicious barbecue. And this is, I'm not really going into food trucks too much with this one, but there are a lot of great food trucks that have.
Why did you leave the food trucks out?
Because sometimes they're harder to get to. So what I try to do is I try to get to places that are more brick and mortar that people can go to, can guarantee they're going to get here. I can almost guarantee almost every food truck out there that does barbecue does a really good job.
You know,
with
one
barbecue.
day if we plan well enough, we'll have a Friday Facebook Live and a food truck Friday where they just come here and we just go outside and
we're gonna spend so much money that it'll be worth the cost of them coming out here.
Generally park someplace where there's
Where there's a bit of foot traffic, like out at Burkett's at 11 o'clock today. Burkett's located out in Maumee. They have a great showroom. So Burkett's offers all kinds of they provide kitchen equipment. In fact, most restaurants in the area probably use Burkett's in some way. They buy whether it's a stove or an oven or something like that, or it's the pots and pans, silverware, plates, all that stuff they use. They get it from Burkett's. But every Friday, they have at like 11 or 11:30, they have Food Truck Friday out at Burkett's. So go check that out.
Okay.
But the barbecue places that I had here, that I decided I thought this would be a fun one to do because I do enjoy a good barbecue. And as I'm going through my list here, I'm trying to find where I wrote it down. Here it is. All right, so here we go. So you said Smokies. You enjoy Smokies.
I do.
That is a great one. Also Dietz Barbecue is quite delicious. They have a food truck as well as Pork Belly Barbecue down in Bowling Green. So if you're down in the Bowling Green area and you haven't had Pork Belly Barbecue, you gotta check that one out. Famous Dave's, they're located up at
on Monroe, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Famous Dave's. That's a isn't that a when they have a lot of stores?
They might, yeah.
A chain.
But I do like them.
Are they
I do
good?
like them. I thought they were really good. And if you're out in the Napoleon area, Outlaw Smokehouse.
Now you're talking. I like the word outlaw.
Yeah, Outlaw Smokehouse out in Napoleon. Great barbecue.
Good to know.
All right, Pat, you got 40 seconds. You're going to be spinning the wheel here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So we need...
All right, so here we go. Yeah, let me know. Smokey says the best smoked salmon. Oh man, I do love smoked salmon. Tom's barbecue is also good. Dave's,
Dave's, Larry's.
they just they get
Billy's.
some of these places they lose Moe's out in Rossford. They get on they don't get very creative with their names. They just name them after whoever's smoking the meat.
Luke Bryan on K100. Time to see if you are going to win. All right, we got $1,400. Pat McCarty, guy in the 419, our very special guest.
Got that month wheel in motion, and it lands on May.
May.
Yesterday was May
What
also.
is going on? A second day for May. All right, 419-240-1000. If you are born in May, you got another shot to win.
Good luck.
$1,400 for Genoa Bank at K100. Come on.
All right, get those calls in. Hey, AJ, technically these are two different contests, so you could potentially win twice in one day.
Oh my gosh.
What?
wouldn't
Can you
that be
imagine?
amazing? Is he got a May birthday?
I don't know.
Bam.
All right.
Oh, Melissa May is May
Good morning,
6th.
K100. You are caller 1. Try back. K100, you're caller number 2. Dial again. K100, you're caller 3. Call back. K100, caller 4. Dial again. Good morning, K100. You're caller number 5. Try back. K100, caller 6. Dial again. K100, you're caller 7. Call back. K100, caller number 8. Dial again.
Oh.
K100, you are caller number 9. I'm so sorry about that. Hi, K100.
Yeah, my caller 10.
You're caller 10.
Oh, my goodness.
No way.
Yeah.
Hey, who is this?
Chad.
Who?
Chad.
Ken. When's your birthday, Ken?
It's Chad, but it's May 25th.
Chan. Okay. Are you on Mars by any chance? Because it's sort of a delay every time we ask you a question.
Yeah, I don't know. Bad connection.
All right, Chan, you're born in May. What day?
25th.
All right. If we do a 25 here, we're going to set you up with $1,400.
Cross some fingers and toes. Here we go. Wheel in motion. Let's go 2-5.
No whammies.
Come on.
No whammy.
whammy.
There's no whammies on this board.
That's a good spin. You could tell he's been working out.
Oh, this is going to be close.
Oh my gosh.
Oh! 26.
Oh, come on.
It stayed on 25 for a half a second.
Hung there and went to 26.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
We thought for sure. Oh.
So sorry.
Well, that was the closest one.
All righty.
Well, thank you so much for calling, for trying, and I'm so sorry that didn't work out, but may come up again on Monday. $1,410 in that check out from
Somebody's gotta
Genoa Bank
win.
and K100.
Yes. All right, hang on. All right, thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right, Marco, there's a request now that when we do the wheel, you got to turn your camera so we can see it.
Okay, that's a good idea.
12 seconds.
Oh, I'll do that.
This?
Yeah.
Have you ever made this much money?
I don't think so.
No. How much is it?
$98.25.
That's amazing. Way to go.
Hi, I'm Natalie. I'm 12.
When you were selling these coupon books, who did you sell them to?
My grandmas and their families, like a bunch of friends and my mom's friends. It was so easy selling these.
Having Natalie sell Kazubi has been fantastic. It's been a great experience. The fact that the child gets half of the cost is unheard of. And so with that money, we've been able to teach the importance of saving most of it, spending a little of it, and then also tithing some of it, which has been a really good lifelong lesson to teach which we're thankful for. And then the other super cool thing is, as more people become familiar with Kazubi, it's just going to grow bigger and bigger. So people who have bought this coupon book, within the next year, they should see, or throughout this year, should see more coupons and more merchants being added to it, which just widens the opportunity to save money and check out places maybe they wouldn't have otherwise, and to just frequent local businesses, which is awesome.
Thanks, Kazubi.
That's a good spin. You could tell he's been working out.
Oh, this is gonna be close.
Oh my gosh.
26.
Oh, come on.
It stayed on 25 for a half a second.
Hung there and waited 20.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
We
wow.
thought for sure. Oh.
So sorry.
Well, that was the closest.
All righty.
Well, thank you so much for calling, for trying, and I'm so sorry that didn't work out, but may come up again on Monday. $1,410 in that jacket.
Somebody's got it.
In K100.
Wow. I mean, that
I know.
was so close. You have no idea.
Better Pat responsible for that spin than me.
I mean, it hung on 25.
It really
for
did. I
just
thought for
a
sure it was
second.
going to be
Wow.
laying in there.
All right, 1410 back on Monday with the birthday wheel from Genoa Bank and K100.
Oh man. Oh, I can't believe that. All right. Well, we're going to make somebody on this Facebook list a winner because we've got some tickets that are coming up to the On Tap and Uncorked, taking place out at Centennial Terrace. Great time. They're going to have a lot of different local beer vendors out there, lots of delicious wine, some good food, live music. It's just a terrific time. So you definitely want to be on here for that. Amanda Helton, I'm going to add you on right now.
Yes.
Amanda.
Gwen says, I love this Facebook Live. You guys should do this more.
Well, we'll do it every Friday. How about that?
Oh, Deborah, you are actually right on it. We probably
Kevin
won't
said-
do it on Monday because we won't be here.
Yeah.
So Tuesday.
Kevin said Lynn was out of her chair. She was out of her chair, gripping my arm like, this is going to happen.
Yeah, I should have definitely turned my but
We'll remember that for next time. Yeah.
We should put a special camera on the thing.
Right. You know, I've got an extra one now, but I need a source to plug it into. I suppose I could always use my phone. I could always just.
Yeah, because if you have that link, you could have a
I could have it right on my phone, even if it's just for that. Even if
Yeah.
it's just for the birthday wheel.
So just put the link in, and then you'll have basically a moving camera.
Right. All right. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we'll do from now on. We'll have it. We'll have the camera phone on the birthday wheel. Kevin Yarbo. Kevin, I got you on here, buddy. You're on. Chris, you're on here as well. We're gonna be giving away those tickets. It's four tickets to this event.
Nice.
Courtesy of Savinieri Family Services. Oh man. I can't believe how amazing would that have been. AJ was a winner. We could have given away the money. It just would have been. I'd have gone to the casino tonight.
Yes.
That's what I would have done. I would have gone to the casino and
millions ticket.
made my millions out there.
You know, you said earlier you felt like it was going to be luck.
Yeah.
Luck was in the air.
Luck, and it was pretty. Just a little softer. Just a little.
Oh, don't be
softer.
You just can't.
Oh
Pat,
man,
it's all your fault. Unbelievable. I didn't want to bring it up.
Don't carry that weight.
Now that
don't carry that weight with you. Oh, fun stuff. All right. Well, we talked about events that are going on. The Pat's picks, the best barbecue places, I think in the area. If you've got other suggestion, I would love to hear them. I'm not saying that they're not. The other places are not. But my top picks, just a reminder that the Smokies was definitely one of them. Dietz Barbecue, Pork Belly Barbecue down in Bowling Green. Famous Dave's, I know it's more of a chain, but I really like it. And Outlaw Smokehouse. So those were the ones that I picked. But what are your favorite places? Man, that sounds coming in right.
I've never been inside Famous Dave's, but I do like their sauce is on the grocery store shelves. I like the sauce.
Yeah, I think that's part of what I really like is their sauce. Fire Station Bar and Grill. They have apparently some really good. I've only had their burgers there at Fire Station, but I'm glad to hear that their barbecue is great as well. 734 Smokehouse in Temperance. That sounds That sounds really good. Smokies is awesome. Trenton says, I say if AJ or I win the tickets, it's both of us, Marco and Pat, and we go golfing that day.
Well, Pat will set golfing up with you.
I will.
I don't know if you'll ever actually go.
To be fair, I've actually never set up a tee time.
Well, that's even worse.
Or even claimed that I set up a tee time.
I think you claimed that we would go golf.
I said we you tell me when. That's the
Any day.
Any day.
What else you got?
Monday through Friday.
Sure.
Any day.
After
All right.
11.
Any day after 11 o'clock. All right. Then we're going to make this happen. We're going to make this happen. You want to set the tee time right now?
I mean, I don't want you to set it and then forget it. And then be like, I can't do it because I have this ice cream thing I'm doing.
Okay. Well, I do have good news. One thing I can guarantee is that Andrew Mancy will be arriving right at 9 o'clock for the food. Oh, speaking of food, though, before we get to that is the next video I want to show was the restaurant review. If you're looking for you were talking about a great burger, Lynn.
Yes.
Yeah.
A great burger. Check out this burger from Frogtown Johnny's. Presentation time. Look at that.
This is your all-American burger. So anybody that's a big fan of just American fare, when it came out, all I could see was the bacon. Double patty, full of bacon.
It had all of the traditional toppings.
Taste was really good.
That taste itself, nice, great, juicy burger, not too juicy where it's falling all over you. The burger's consistency was very good. The taste was excellent.
The bun was crispy, really good.
But the bun stayed perfectly crispy, which I was very impressed. You get that many toppings on a burger.
Solid burger.
Just a great all-around burger.
Yeah.
I thought it was a very good burger.
All in all, pretty good burger.
So there we go. Yeah, great burger from Frogtown Johnny's.
Don't sneeze. Don't.
I looked up the light, so I had to. All right.
I had to.
Yeah.
That burger looks amazing.
Yeah.
You know where it would look better? Right here on the desk.
Right. Well, I'm trying to get Rob Kelm to come in here.
So what's Rob just dogging us? Is he just not
returning? No, he's got a full-time job. He does global security or something. Besides owning Frogtown Johnny's, but I think he's going to send in maybe one of his staff to come in here and bring us some food someday. He actually wanted to bring in the ribs. They actually have half chickens now.
Half chickens?
Yeah.
I love that.
Like, oh yeah.
Like a thigh and a breast?
Yep.
Yeah. You could have just read it right there on the side because it says hashtag Sam Hunt on GMA. But I'm glad you figured it out. Did you look up the song? Did you know that song?
Mm-mm.
So, Lynn, do you golf?
I have golfed. I would be hard pressed to say I do golf.
All
I
right.
have a couple of times, but only a couple of times.
Okay.
But I have a set of clubs, and I have shoes, and I have some cute little clothes.
There.
So
And she has a closest to the pin in a tournament.
Oh, do you really?
I do.
Oh boy. All right. Do you want to come golfing with us when we go golfing?
Yes.
Do you want to?
Sure.
Okay.
Look at him going, are you kidding me?
I mean, nah, I don't care.
Should we do I'll take you out and then I'll take both of you out and we'll
I haven't played at all this year.
I may not help you keep the go in golf. So
Oh, I see. All right. Melissa May asks, is it better now that since they've already opened and she's talking about the Fire Station Bar and Grill? And I can tell you, yes, Melissa, yes, it is so much better. The food is terrific. The staff is terrific. So
Win
yes.
says we can go putt-putt if I win, Lynn. K100 Toledo's country music station. Lynn and Marco doing a Feel Good Friday. It's also a Friday Facebook Live. Thanks for hanging out with us on Facebook. We had a little contest on our Facebook page a few, about an hour ago. We gave away a sound bar. So if you are at work or if you're somewhere where you can't get the radio, you can always check us out online on Facebook on our K100 page. There's a lot of stuff we're doing there. Pat McCarty from Guy in the 419 is also here with us. Pat, good morning.
Good morning.
Nice sound bar from our buddy.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. He came in here and again, the only way you can win stuff like that is on the Facebook page. So you got to be on the. We're going to be doing another one with an event. We're going to be giving away 4 tickets to the On Tap and Uncorked.
Yeah. So join us live on Facebook. We're having a good time there. The cameras stay on 24/7 there. We'll check in with you in a couple of minutes to see what else is going on this weekend here, because I know there's a lot to do. And you know everything. I mean, that's your job to know what's going on.
I tried, but the things that are going on this weekend. Well, first of all, if you're heading into the downtown area for Labor Day, lots of great things. Down at Hensville Live is the Skittlebots playing tonight.
Yeah.
And we got Brent Lowry, one of my favorite male country singers locally here. Brent Lowry's going to be playing there tomorrow night, and it's getting you ready for the big Labor Day picnic that's going to be taking place out at Hensville on Sunday. So that's a great time.
Plus there's Put in Bay this weekend.
Oh, my favorite ladies from north of Nashville are debuting at the Beer Barrel Saloon, the longest bar in the world. And they are going to be playing out there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, starting at 9:00.
They're so much fun. I mean, just talented, but so much fun too.
And that bar was our favorite bar to go to. Actually,
so it's a win-win.
The pizza that I burnt, and there's from there, actually.
Is that right?
They have great pizza. Actually, you can just order at the back bar there. That's
well. And
fantastic.
Speaking of pizza, we're gonna be joined by we've got Andrew Mancy of the Stubborn Brother going to be bringing us in a nice fresh pizza right out of the oven.
Dude,
in about he's going to be here in about 11 minutes.
You have
so
to
tune
lose more bets. Is that one that didn't Dave Portnoy?
Dave Portnoy tried, and you could see the look on his face when he took a bite of that pizza. He was shocked.
We should run that. I think I have that somewhere.
Okay, we'll see if you can send that to me. We'll run that clip.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, we got that coming up. It's Text What's Next right now, courtesy of Super Fitness. This is where we take 2 songs, we put them against each other. You text us at 419-240-1000. You tell us what you want to hear the most. What are we doing today?
We're going with Garth today. It's Friday. I know Pat loves Garth.
Love Garth.
All right,
Who doesn't?
so choose between these Garth songs: American Honky Tonk Bar Association or Ain't Going Down.
Wow, that's 2 hard ones there.
I know.
Which Garth do you want? Ain't Going Down or American Honky Tonk Bar Association? 419-240-1000. The winner that gets the most texts at that number will play next.
Oh, I know what I would have. Okay, so so what do you want to do is you said it's Ain't Going Down, and then what was the other one?
American Honky Tonk Bar Association.
Okay, so which one do you want to hear? Put your votes in on the comments here. And that will go towards the major vote. Because you got yours coming up on your end, right?
Yes.
Nah, you would have known that easy.
Oh, yeah. But I should just know it because he's how cute he is.
The girls love him.
Yeah, they do. His wife doesn't like that they love them.
Well, he does not wearing a ring, so.
They're back together and they're having another baby.
Really? He's not wearing a ring. Maybe he can't hold the microphone and wear a ring at the same time.
That's probably it.
Although he's holding the mic in his right hand, but whatever. I mean, listen.
There's lots of reasons that we don't understand.
Oh, actually, he does have a ring on.
Good.
He does have a ring on.
Yeah, I'm glad. They went back and forth, and right when she was expecting that first child, and it was so terrible. It was.
So I'm getting that clip from Dave Portnoy right now.
Dude,
that man has the job that I.
Did you see his latest?
Absolutely love.
He had 2 yesterday, but one, I think it was just one of his first reviews, and it's just chaos. I saw it on TikTok last night. It was like a homeless guy came up, this other girl was yelling at him, and then 2 people came out of the restaurant and said this is there was one, I think it was in Buffalo just the other day, and he's like, this guy starts fighting with him. Oh my God, it's hysterical. Yeah, I actually got it.
Yeah,
you got to see this thing.
Yeah, let's show it to me.
I don't know if I could play it. Let me
You know, I need to get a DeRochers in.
What?
Yeah, I'm going to do it in 30 seconds.
Are you?
So yeah. So anyway, I got that.
Hang on.
If you need appliances and you haven't yet discovered DeRochers, oh boy, now's the time. They have got two amazing locations. They're original at 222 South Monroe Street up in Monroe and 5555 Monroe Street in Sylvania. I'm telling you, you got to walk through the doors to just realize the vast selection that is available to you. And maybe you're just looking for some kind of a standard replacement appliance. Maybe you're building and you want a whole suite and you want assistance in picking out something that's life-changing and custom. They can do that for you. Whatever it is, the scope of selection is incredible. Name brands that you love and trust from LG, Samsung, KitchenAid, Maytag, and brands you don't find anyplace else like Fisher & Paykel, Sub-Zero, Wolf. They have got them all, and they've got a team of experts who can answer any question about any of those appliances for you. Talking about seasoned veterans who never pressure you. It's like walking into their home. They just love showing it off. They love guiding you and educating so you get something that's just right for your home. It's all about your use, because if you have something that fits your needs, it's going to last you longer, and you're never going to complain again about how they don't make appliances like they used to. DeRochers, your appliance expert since 1951, 222 Monroe in Monroe, Michigan, and 5555 Monroe in Sylvania, or shop online at DeRochersOnline.com.
All right.
All right. Yeah, you got to look up the. Actually, I can't play it on here
You can't.
It's cussing, but
Oh yeah,
comes out and he just literally gives them a bunch. It's hysterical. It's his latest one. Oh, is that over?
Texting what's next. Texting. We're doing text what's next. We're giving you a choice of Garth Brooks songs today. And let's see, man, a lot of votes as you'd expect. Ain't going down, ain't going down, ain't going down. American Honky Tonk Bar Association.
I mean, there's a lot. What do we have, Pat?
Honky Tonk
Let's
Bar.
get Pat's total online here because we're doing that live on Facebook as well. Pat, what do you got over there?
Well, I'm counting up right now. 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 9 for Ain't Going Down, and I've only got about 3 or 4 for Honky Tonk.
All right. Ain't Going Down takes the win.
Wow, look at that. All right. Garth is your text what's next winner here, courtesy of Super Fitness.
Turn it up. K100.
Oh man, I love Garth. Such an awesome performer.
He really is. And now he's got a sports channel.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Is there anything that man can't do?
No.
Dance.
No, he can.
Oh, I bet he can dance.
Scoot his boots.
I bet, yeah. I bet he can dance. I mean, he even kept a great relationship with his ex-wife. I mean, I don't know if too many people can, I mean, he had her living on the property so that the family would stay together.
Really?
Even though they weren't married. Yeah. On his ranch or whatever. Yeah. He built a house for her so that she could live there. So that way the kids wouldn't, they wouldn't have to be separated from the kids and they wouldn't have to. So he kept up like a good relationship with his ex-wife.
That's really uncomfortable to me.
Well, yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You know what's I know people though that have,
I don't care how nice the house. And I don't think I could do that.
apparently they kept up a good relationship.
Wow.
So
Could you do that?
I would like to believe that I could, but I also would never divorce my wife. I'd not Beth Ann.
Well, it might not be your choice.
Well, I don't think that she, that's true. That's true. But yeah, I would just keep my wife. I'd rather not. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to deal with any of that stuff. If it's all the same, I'll just keep her.
I love that your mind can't even go there. I love it.
I don't. Yeah, it's uncomfortable to think about.
Did you guys order pizza?
Yes.
They're here.
Is it here?
Like, who brought pizza?
Oh yeah.
Some guy just pulled in and goes, "Hey, I'm delivered pizza." I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah, let's make sure it gets to the
that's
right
him.
doorway because he will get hijacked
Oh yeah,
in that
yeah. No,
hallway.
he's coming. He's coming in here. Yeah.
He's right there. Yeah.
That's terrific. Did somebody order pizza? Hopefully he just doesn't take the pizza and give him a 5 and ask him to leave.
I know.
Oh, dude, that's
That
what I would
he
do.
knows that
Could
he's
happen.
supposed to be coming in here. It's from Stubborn Brother. There he is.
the best pizza.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, look at that.
Andrew Mancy is in the studio.
Oh, nice.
Bring it. Yeah, come on over here. I'm gonna.
Here we got a.
What do you got over there? First and foremost.
We got just a plain pepperoni pizza.
Oh,
nothing
that
special.
is the best pizza in Toledo.
Yeah.
Here we go, guys.
Look at that.
Oh
thing.
my
That
gosh,
thing's
Andrew, I'm
huge.
gonna have you come over here.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
you can just set it there if you want.
Close to me. He's finish the
Yeah.
sentence.
I didn't say that.
Look, we got a bunch of Buckeyes in here.
Come on
today.
over here. Have a seat. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Andrew Mancy from Stubborn Brother Pizza. Andrew Mancy is actually a former student of mine. What happened?
You seem very successful.
I'm looking at this screen over here. There we
Oh,
Yeah,
just
we
laughed.
froze up right here.
I learned everything I know from you.
Yes,
to be honest.
yeah. Andrew's class of 2015 from St. John's, and he I actually had you and your sister too at St. Ursula.
Yeah, you
So-
jumping around.
So, but boy, I'm gonna look at this. My screen is
I know,
frozen
I
on my
came-
computer.
I came right on the.
So let's
podcast
there we
here.
go. Yeah, can we throw that up on there, and that way we can see it.
we go.
So there we go.
Perfect.
Can you let's adjust it. There we are.
All right.
So well I don't know what's going on there. That's weird. So that's my own computer.
How are
and-
you on two different screens at once?
Well, now because Lynn just gave her thing over because mine keeps freezing.
Oh,
My
that is
computer
weird.
keeps freezing up. So Andrew, tell us a little bit about Stubborn Brother. How long has it been operational now?
Well, we've been operating since late 2018, and so we're coming up on 5 years here really soon. We've
Oh my
been
God, it looks
you
so
know,
good.
really we specialize in New York style pizza, so 18-inch round pizzas.
And you do
thin
that,
crust.
and you do that by. I mean, it's not just the style of the pizza. So there's other places around town that do a style of a New York style pizza, but
Right.
yours is like authentic. And how do you do that?
Yes.
You have a secret.
So we have a couple different things we do to make our pizza really that special. And I attribute each of these ones kind of equal parts on the pizza. So first off, we have a system called the New York Water Maker. It is a system that takes Toledo water. It replicates water that comes out of the taps in New York City along the East Coast that really make amazing pizza, amazing breads, amazing bagels. And this water system introduces different vitamins and minerals into the water. It takes out the chlorine, the fluoride, mitocystines that's in Toledo tap water, and gives us a really good base to start with consistent water. And
Okay, two questions on that one. Number
absolutely.
one, how in the world did you even figure that was something? And number two, how did you find somebody that could do that?
So my dad went to the pizza show in Las Vegas and met a gentleman.
That's a show I want to go to.
Oh my gosh, you
Yeah,
have to
you
go to
can-
it. It's, I mean, it's probably one of the best. Yeah, pizza show in Vegas, and he met a gentleman. I can't remember his name right now. But he owns the company New York Water Maker, and they had a bunch of their different vendors, a bunch of their different people out, and they were talking about why that they love the New York water system. And number one, consistency is huge. I mean, some of the best restaurants, some of the biggest name
yeah,
brands.
kidding me? Bagels,
Consistency,
cooking, all the
consistency,
cooking shows.
consistency is preached in
Yeah.
all those companies. So that water system allows us to do that. And we found that straight up on a whim, and my dad found it, and we implemented it into our system, and it's been working wonders for us. So again, super clean water.
And you could tell right away the difference.
You can tell right away,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
because the problem with Toledo water is simply the fact that there is, chemicals in there to help keep the water clean while it travels through our old pipes here in Toledo.
Right.
And
right.
they have their purpose, but for growing yeast, which is another thing that we deal with, is growing yeast. It kills yeast blooms. So fluorine, chlorine kill living organisms, which it's designed to do.
Right.
It's supposed to do that. So with our pizza dough, we don't have to deal with yeast kind of growing uncontrollably. It's really controlling yeast and controlling those yeast cultures.
And it makes a huge difference in when you taste the crust. My daughter, my daughter and I were out there yesterday.
His daughter is absolutely adorable. It is ridiculous. I couldn't get enough. She's
So
adorable.
check this out. This was us at Stubborn Brother yesterday.
Great thing is they got more than just pizza here. They've got salads, they've got subs, they've got stromboli. They have so many different delicious items. You got to come and try it.
So yeah, just she loved it. She was, she's, kids like pizza, right? But when she was eating this, I've never seen her take to a pizza like this before. This was she was
it's voted obviously it's a voted very high. We did a pizza survey when I first got here, and I think you guys are pretty high. And were you there? Did Dave Portnoy come to your place?
Yeah, so I was there.
How'd you freak out when you saw him?
No. I'm one of those types of people that I don't want to say I hate celebrities because I don't hate them all, but like I generally am like not a celebrity person at all. And like the one person that in my small world I live in, my little pizza world that I'm in and I live in.
Pizza world, I like that.
That sounds like a great world to be in.
So Dave Portnoy is like, I don't want to call him this, but he's like my God. He's the ruler of my small little world that I live in.
Yeah, I can't believe you wouldn't freak out.
Pizza places. So I was nervous. I mean, I stammered over my words. They made me look really good in the video, but I tell you what, when I was talking to him, it wasn't all.
So let's go back. So you're in the pizzeria, just minding your own business.
So I can tell you the whole story.
Yeah.
So we were.
Wait. We need to. Dave, I want to hear the story, but I want to be eating pizza while we're doing this. Let's grab a slice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's grab a slice real quick. And I'm gonna try to reconnect.
You guys are such a bad influence. I've had more pizza in the last month.
Please. Yes.
Oh my God, this looks so good, dude.
Thank you.
Something happened on my end here. There we go.
Gosh.
All right, now we're back in action.
You get a shot of that on your camera, Marco?
Here,
I don't have
Lynn,
a camera.
if you oh my gosh. Look at this. Oh, it's so good. Lynn, here's your camera back.
You're good?
Yeah, we're back in action, I think, on here.
Perfect.
Almost.
Look at this.
There you go. And we'll just
unbelievable.
Add that to the stream. There we go. It's still kind of fuzzy. But anyway, all right. So
I knew Dave was in town. He was doing Maction for the University of Toledo BG football game, which was later that night. So Maction is basically the big sports bettors, Barstool Sports, owned by Penn Gaming, recently sold. But they were in town. I know they were trying pizzerias. I already heard through the grapevine. They're at this place. They're at that place. They went to Home Slice. They went to Inky's. They went to some other one. I can't remember. But
Village Inn.
There you go. Thank you. So I knew
the idiot. Village Idiot.
Yes. So I knew they were in town. I was expecting to get a visit from them. So, I'm excited. I get there at work 10 in the morning, make sure everything's perfect. Stay there all day, kind of waiting for him. It's 5, 6 o'clock. I planned on going to the game later that night. I'm like, all right, I'm covered in flour. I'm covered in, I smell like pizza. Most people like it, but I need to go home and shower. So I get home. I'm, butt naked, about to jump in the shower, and I get a call from my bartender like, hey, Dave just walked in the door.
Oh my God.
I literally left 4 or 5 minutes ago. So I immediately jump in my car, take off back to the restaurant, and you can see me in the video. I'm coming around the corner, park my car and like run over. It's pretty funny. You look in the background, but then I walk up, just introduce myself, and tell them about the things I kind of told you guys so far today about the water maker, about how we do things, how we really pride ourselves on doing things the right way, doing things correctly, making our own products. We make everything from scratch in house, and just talking to him.
So let me ask you. So Dave,
he seemed genuinely interested in what I was saying. So he seemed like a genuine person.
Yeah,
I didn't think he was, had a huge head. I didn't think he was an arrogant guy or anything like that. I mean, he knew he was popular. But other than that, I had a really great experience with him. And,
how nervous were you when he was doing the 1 bite challenge?
Oh, I was nervous, but he already gave his score.
Oh, he did
when I showed up. So I'm showing up. I'm like, there's a couple of our regular diehard stubborn fans kind of sitting out there. I'm like, what did they get? What did he give us?
I didn't even know.
And then they told me an 8-1, and I'm just like, basically like a loud yippee you can hear in the video.
Because he scores quite hard.
Does he
scores hard? So 8-1 is like
pretty darn good.
So we have the highest score in Ohio.
That's amazing. Does
With an
he
8-1.
order the same thing every place he goes? To be fair,
So yeah, so he orders
cheese
a cheese
pizza,
pizza only.
just cheese
Everywhere he
only,
goes. Yep.
and only takes 1 bite before. Supposedly he does it before, but then does it. But I mean, this guy is so funny because he's made himself obviously partial. I mean, the story of him is crazy. You either you love him or you hate him, and I know he's pretty brash to a lot of people. But I was wondering in real life when the cameras are off, is just a regular guy.
Well, yeah, he hung out for 5 minutes or so, and we talked a little bit more when the cameras turned off, and he asked me about a couple different places that I liked in Toledo and like what should he go do and kind of things like that. And he said he was going to the game later. I was like, cool, I'm going to be there too. And I ended up, my family was in a box with a couple of their friends, and I go up to the box, and of course he's in the one right next to us. So I'm like, what's up, man? He's like, come over, which is all, it's fun. So
cool.
He's a genuine person.
Yeah.
I think he likes making friends. I think he has friends all over the place. And the fact that he invited me into his box in front of, 30 people in a line, I kind of felt like,
kind of felt like a celebrity yourself. Lynn, we're
Yeah,
gonna need your
right.
camera back. I don't know what's
Absolutely.
going on with my,
So-
I don't know what's going on with my computer,
So
but
I like
it's all wonky.
I like to call kind of that day, one of the best days of my life.
That's right. That is so cool.
Because a lot of really great things happened on that day. We were really discovered for the first time by Toledo on that day. A lot of people knew us. A lot of people, followed us and loved
It had
us.
millions of views. That video.
Millions of views, yeah. So we had people coming in from all over the country to try our pizza. I think he said if you're within 3 hours of a drive, it's worth going to, which means Cleveland, Columbus, Cincinnati, Indy, Detroit, Ann Arbor. I mean, all those places are kind of within that 3-hour range. So we had people kind of funneling in from all over the place, and even further than that. I mean, Oklahoma was one person I heard.
Wow.
I mean, we still have people that drive up from Cincinnati on a weekly basis, and I'm talking to them like, so, like, what are you here for? Like, why are you here? They're like, oh, we're just up to have a slice of pizza, have a pizza, eat some pizza, have a couple beers, and we're driving home. I'm like, is this insane? That's the power of the 8.1 and Dave Portnoy.
Yeah, that's incredible. Now, this name Stubborn Brother, how'd you guys come up with that name?
So we actually didn't come up with it.
Oh, okay.
It's a funny story. So my dad is part of the Mancy restaurant group, and he brought the concept of Stubborn Brother to the family, and the family didn't necessarily want to get into fast casual or casual restaurants, and they know fine dining, they know specialty cocktails, they know all super expensive wine lists. These are the things that they know. So my dad was kind of putting them out there with going for a different concept than what they're used to. So they basically said, we're not interested on, pulling the company's money together and opening this concept. But we give you, quote unquote, the blessing to, go do this on your own if you'd like to. So he decided to do that. He was going to call it like Five Brothers Pizzeria or something like that. And, halfway through this whole construction and build process, we hadn't come up with a name yet to really highlight what we were doing there. And I think it was like one of the contractors or an electrician was like, wow, man, you're really a stubborn brother for continuing to do that. And it kind of stuck. They called him the Stubborn Brother for a little bit, and then decided to make it the name of the pizzeria.
That's awesome.
So it's kind of a very organic way of naming the restaurant.
Right? Each of the brothers, they own different. So Mancy, your dad has Mancy's Blue Water.
Yes,
correct?
yeah. So he's out at Blue Water in Maumee, and My Uncle Gus and Uncle Mike are at the steakhouse. Uncle George is running Mancy Italian. And then my sister just got into the family business. She is out managing Shorty's Barbecue. So,
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, if you're listening, go check out Shorty's Barbecue.
Absolutely.
And say what up to my sister Grace.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And wait a minute. Wait. Grace, your younger sister.
The one you
The one who is no, she was in 8th grade when I was teaching.
Yeah.
She's now managing Shorty's. She's running Shorty's.
She's hasn't been there quite a year yet.
Oh my!
So she's getting her feet wet still, but she will be taking over.
It doesn't seem like time has passed that much, but I suppose that was 12 years ago that I was there.
It seemed like that long ago.
Yeah,
to me either.
I know. That was. Now we do actually have the clip from Dave Portnoy.
Let's
check this
Fight
out.
every knows rules. I gotta hurry because you'll get a dentist is in Spider's asshole. Wow. Like really good. Someone said in there, they go, it's really good. It's really good. Holy shit. This is the best college campus pizza I've ever had. I don't think it's particularly close. I'm racking my brain. I've been on tons of campuses. This is the best college pizza I've ever had.
Instagram.
That's
and posted it on his story that day of our sign, and that night we were absolutely packed.
Oh yeah,
completely full. Just
Like
from
you
a
said,
picture on his Instagram, and we
yeah.
had people coming in. Is Dave still here? Where's Dave? At?
The power
We
of
left a
social
couple hours
media,
ago.
man.
Power of social media is insane.
So you obviously is very knowledgeable and you know a lot about it. Is this something you thought you were going to get right into? Like, did you always wanted to be?
Did you
in this?
avoid? Were you going to avoid the family business?
Well, no, I know. I mean, pizza. When growing up and even through college, I never particularly thought I was going to be running, owning, operating a pizzeria. I always planned to go to the family business. That's always something I enjoy doing. I enjoy working in kitchens. I enjoy talking to people. So hospitality was always in the cards for me some way or another. But when it comes to pizza, I didn't have any experience with pizza when I started working at Stubborn Brother, in 2019 after I graduated college. So when it comes to pizza, no, never thought it. When it came to restaurants and hospitality and really trying to get the best product that you possibly can. And, I know a lot of things when it comes to restaurants are tricky. But I know one thing is that people travel for food and people return for service. So those are the two things that I really try to focus on. And creating good recipes is really something that we try to do at Stubborn Brother by, keeping things extremely simple. I think a lot of restaurants almost try to overcomplicate things sometimes. Yeah. And they get in their own way where really if they just stick to their guns and keep things simple, things tend to work out and people tend to find you and you end up developing a really good business model and a really good customer base and that people tend to start to enjoy. So.
Well, it's fantastic. I mean, it's such a good pizza.
I'd be such a jerk because me, it's like 10. That's a 10. I'm giving 10s out. I don't.
Right. And Mancy's is such a. I mean, that's a name. That's a Toledo name.
Yeah.
So many EAS are known for all the great food, but yeah, I think sometimes I know that I love going to the steakhouse when I've been given but I have to accumulate a certain number of gift cards before I can afford to go over there. So I love that you guys have the same quality of like if we're gonna do this, we're gonna make it the absolute best.
Yeah,
right. We're gonna have Italian food. We're gonna make sure it's the best Italian food. We're gonna have steaks. We're gonna make sure they're the best steaks. We're gonna have pizza. We're gonna make sure it's the best pizza.
Yeah.
And I think you guys succeeded. I mean, it really is. I mean, I love pizza. I love pizza. But and a crust, and a lot of people don't They don't appreciate crust, I think. But
I'm Italian,
the crust
Yes,
the crust will make or break the pizza.
Absolutely.
Right? Yeah.
So is there any plans on expansion?
Yeah, we're working hard and almost tirelessly to find different places and find different spots that are able to withstand another stubborn brother when it comes to pizza. Because we are, I feel like we capture. We have people from Perrysburg, Maumee, BG, Findlay regularly come into the restaurant. Anthony Wayne loves us. That district loves us. Every time they have a sporting event, they literally fill my restaurant up to the brim. So picking a spot where I don't believe that people come from when it comes to opening a second location. So those would be like Sylvania. I think Sylvania is oversaturated with pizza. But I think we could compete in the market. I think we can compete in any market and become successful. As successful as the original location, probably never, no matter where we put it. But I really like Sylvania. I really like Oregon, Ohio. I think they're a great location. Yeah, I think that's emerging.
We're working on a whole new little downtown.
I think it's an emerging market. I think that would be a great location for us. And then moving up to Ann Arbor and Detroit area into Michigan, making sure it's nice and spread out. I don't want to have 5-6 stubborn brothers in Toledo, Ohio.
Sure.
I think one can sustain for the most part. Oregon, maybe Sylvania, maybe 3, and then from there potentially franchising is kind of my goal for the brand. So
that's a great idea. And I noticed in the video that Dave says college campus pizza. And yes, you are technically on the campus.
Yeah, I had one of my employees the other day was like, "Oh man, this is like the best on-campus job that you could have." I'm like, "On-campus job? What? I'm not on campus." But if you're on campus, I'm like, "All right, I'm on campus."
but really, you tailor it out to. This isn't a place like you're not going to go out. You're not going to have I'm going to say a bunch of frat guys out there,
Right,
smashing PBRs and things like that. Bush Light. You guys actually you kind of cater more towards
corner of the campus.
Yeah. So
and you really cater out to the neighborhoods that are out there.
So we when we first opened the restaurant, we were very busy those first few months, and it was towards the end of the school year. People loved us. We were coming in, we were making good money. We were profitable in the first 3 months of being open, which is great. Not many restaurants could say that, but it was all college students, which is not a bad thing again. But we learned that the second that summer happened, we were empty. We were dead because we catered to the college students. We tried to get the quick money.
Right.
And then we died off pretty hard over that first summer that we were around Toledo. So that summer was really a rebuilding on, what are we doing? Is this business model going to be successful? And we changed a ton of stuff in that restaurant. Those first 6 months we were open to cater to families, to young adults, to really the Old Orchard and Ottawa Hills neighborhoods that are more sustainable there year round. They're not going home for their summer or going back to wherever they're going. So we tried to build a more bulletproof business model rather than like the cyclical college model that there is out there, which it works for a lot of bars and restaurants. Definitely does. And that's their main goal. But for us, it wasn't going to work out, especially with the price point that our pizza's at, the price point that we like to carry our beers at. So we kind of switched it up and really focused on, gaining the trust of families, gaining people's trust where they can bring their kid into the restaurant and not have to worry about, it's $1 beer night. Like we don't do $1 beer night.
Right.
We'll never do $1 beer night. We won't do any crazy deals. We have our, deals that we have on a daily basis, and we're kind of okay with just sticking to that. And again, just sticking to your guns and making sure you cater to the people that will enjoy your place, take care of your place. The people that if they spill their Coke, they'll be like, "Oh, hey, let me clean that up." Obviously, no, we'll clean it up for you. No harm, no foul. But those are the type of people that you want in your restaurant. Nice, genuine people that, just enjoy having pizza and having a good time. So,
you guys deliver?
We only deliver through DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub. We don't deliver ourselves. So, but if you want to order a pizza, visit stubbornbrother.com. You can place an order online. For pickup, you can schedule an order. If you want to place one 3 days in advance, you can do that. If you want to order 20 pizzas, power to you, do it. But stubbornbrother.com has all the information for employment, hours we're open, and how to place an order, and all the things we offer when it comes to our menu.
It's tremendous.
Awesome.
It's wonderful.
Oh yeah.
Well, thanks for coming in, man. Thank you for coming in. Thanks for bringing
Thanks
the
for
pizza.
having me.
It
Absolutely.
is absolutely delicious.
It is.
And congratulations on your success.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys so much. Yeah.
So we're gonna run that video again with Maggie here, just because, as you said, she is adorable.
Great thing is they got more than just pizza here. They've got salads, they've got subs, they've got stromboli. They have so many different delicious items. You got to come and try it.
Something needs to happen here on my end. I don't know if I have too many things open, but
we're back. Yeah, I'll take it from here. And
something's going on with my screen.
Well, what is happening with your
I
camera?
think I tried doing.
Did you
too
get
much.
pizza sauce in it?
No. It was the Dave Fortney. I think I have too many things open on my, and it's overloading.
Okay, you're overloaded.
I'm overloaded here. I'm overloaded with pizza. But
Well, I'm going to be overloading with some more pizza right here.
this is. I mean, have you had it before? You had this is your first time having it. I wasn't kidding, was I? When I said that was.
I can't do it, Dave. Because that's like a 10. Everything's a 10.
Yeah, this was just absolutely incredible.
Thank you. Ken.
So,
I
oh
think
yeah,
it's
well,
wonderful.
I aim to please.
I really like him. He comes from amazing family, who have done so much, contributed so much to our communities in many ways, not only through good food,
right?
In ways that, I don't know, somebody who's just dined at their restaurant probably don't even understand that they've, contributed to the community, just pillars of it. And he just seems like such a beautiful extension of, and they've got to be so proud of him.
Oh yeah. Well, I like to believe that a big reason that he ended up the way he did is because of his senior theology upbringing.
Well, then there's that.
That's
look at the influence of
that was the no. I don't. I cannot take credit for anything of how he has a great family that surrounds him. I know his parents, and I know they're tremendous people. No, it's as much as I would. It would be amazing if I could. There's just that's not.
Well, but that's.
But
I think it should be mentioned because
he was a great student.
And because teachers do contribute so much to their students in ways that we may not even know. All it takes is a particular, conversation in a classroom, and they'll carry it with them forever.
Yeah. There's your camera back. I think I had too many things open on my own desktop.
Okay.
We're switching cameras around now.
All right. Here.
Oh wait, now you have. Wait a minute. Oh, here, this is the one. That's supposed to be yours.
Okay,
this one's mine. It's because I kind of at the last minute downloaded that Dave Portnoy video, and that's kind of what screwed everything up.
This portion of the video brought to you by Allied Movers. We just move cameras all day.
Yeah, this is some best pizza I've ever had.
Oh man, really? I remember the first time I had it. I was like, what?
And I had left
That crust.
the room at particular one, so I didn't know if you heard it or not. So I didn't want to re-ask him. But his recipe or his dad's recipe or uncle's, or was he in there, trying different crusts and coming up with it? Or
No, they had it all set before he took over.
Okay.
Yeah. Because when I first went in there, I was with his mom. I with the first video I did, she kind of showed me around. She showed me the water filtration. Actually, I have that video, so I can actually bring that up at some point. Not today, because I don't want to. But oh man, yes, absolutely incredible. Go through. Sorry, just got back. Oh, pizza place. Jen, Ambrose, that stubborn brother that was in here. And Sherry Cowell says, "I love that the Mancy family has been dedicated to the Toledo community for so long. I love all the restaurants. I'm getting my next pizza from Stubborn Brother. Well, you won't be disappointed."
I've been wanting to try it. I'm so happy to.
This was your first time trying it too? Well, I'm glad that I could assist with your both of your. That's fantastic. Let's. Oh, you know what we're gonna do right now? We're gonna. You didn't, Danielle Nicole. You did not miss the second wheel spin. Yeah, sorry about making you guys dizzy there. We just had some bad feeds, so we had to get things back in order. But I think we're back in order now.
And we are gonna do this the second spin.
We are gonna do this the second spin. This is for the 4 tickets out to Centennial Terrace next week for the On Tap and Uncorked event that they are having.
And I gotta
find the wheel spin.
Wheel of Names.
Wheel of Names. That's what it's called. That's the
site that I use.
Wheel of Names.
Here we go.
We've got everybody's names on there. You were on there from before. We're gonna spin it right now
and get a winner
for those 4 tickets.
Here we go. Spinning. And Cynthia. Oh, I know what that echo is. There we go. Boy, I'm having trouble here. Come on. There we go. All right. Sorry about that echo delay there. Cynthia, you are the winner. So, Cynthia, get in contact with me. Shoot me a direct message on Guy in the 419.
All right, hang on. That's Blake Shelton on K100, Toledo's country music station with Lynn and Marco. Sunny today, warm, nice, high near 80. Tonight, clear, low down to 55. For tomorrow, mostly sunny, getting hot, humid, high near 87 for tomorrow.
It's 55 now at Toledo's K100. Your weather is sponsored by Jim White Toyota. Discover the Jim White Toyota advantage with cars arriving daily. Right car, right price, right now. And as far as traffic goes, that brought to you by Duncan. Download the Duncan app today. Toledo runs on Duncan. Overall, we're in good shape in town. There is an accident on 582 Middleton Pike between Pemberville Road and Bradner that's blocking the intersection there. You are asked to avoid the area. Police are over there and working to get that cleared up. 419-240-1000. Call or text anytime if you see a trouble spot. That number is sponsored by Perrysburg Premier Garage Door.
Something else I do got to point out, they don't open till 11:30. Stubborn Brother. It takes about an hour for that oven to warm up, which means that he was in there at like 7:30.
Oh wow.
Getting that oven warmed up so that he could
awesome.
Cook the pizza and deliver it to us over here.
Yeah, that was nice.
So just shows the kind of character that he is. But congratulations, Cynthia Waite. You are the winner of 4 tickets to On Tap and Uncorked. That is, Cynthia Waite, that is you. And so congratulations. We're going to have those for you. You can actually pick those up one of 2 ways. You'll just have to let me know which way you'd prefer. But you have 4 tickets to On Tap and Uncorked, and it's taking place at Centennial Terrace next Saturday. It's a great event. Cynthia, you can either direct message me at Guy in the 419. But those I'll send it over to Dottie Seeger over at the Sylvania Area Family Services. You can pick them up from there, or you can pick them up at will call at the actual event on Saturday. So congratulations to you.
Yeah. All right, you got an Infinite Kinetics that you missed? Do you want to do one here? Yeah. I think that's all we missed. I don't know why I went to stop so well we're late, but do you want to do it in 15 seconds?
Give me one more.
How about a minute?
Perfect.
How do you get your name on the wheel? Carmen, all you have to do is we say at the beginning, throw up a hands up emoji, and or we'll type something out next time. Me. Just say the word me. I don't know. I can't think of everything.
Well,
I got Andrew Mancy to bring us in a pizza.
Yeah,
that's
you won for today.
I wonder if Andrew Mancy has a sound bar on his TV.
He definitely
probably
has a sound bar.
Yeah.
he probably has a sound bar at the pizza joint.
Yeah.
Ready? Ten seconds.
Oh, speaking of infinite kinetics, I could really
So you
use...
got little things that are keeping you from being your best, whether it's at a sport or whether it's just daily living. Well, what if I told you there was a drugless, a non-invasive, comfortable way to help you with everything from chronic pain and fatigue, balance issues, insomnia, arthritis, depression, post-concussion syndrome, and so much more. It's neurokinetic therapy. I know you're hearing more and more about this, the reason being because it works. And locally, we have a genius, Ashley Petalos from Infinite Kinetics. She is working amazing things with people who have dysfunction or pain. You've got to check it out. Neurokinetic therapy, holistic health. It's put together with massage therapy, essentially, and it activates or reactivates part of the nervous system. She'll set up an assessment time with you. We'll talk history, and then she'll find out exactly what's causing what. Did you know small things in your everyday life can actually force your brain to start new habits, like having to rotate your head to the left to look at your computer screen, or if maybe you've had a C-section or a tattoo and scarring has caused you to do something differently. It's amazing the changes that your body makes. Well, you've got a wide range of care happening at Infinite Kinetics, everything from massage therapy, holistic mindset, personal training, registered dietitians there. It's holistic care. And Ashley Petalos can do something to help you so that you realize just a greater quality of life. Call today for a functional movement assessment. You are going to be amazed and on your way to restoring function and movement and wellness. Infinite-kinetics.com.
What did Paul want?
He's checking my remote, and he wondered if I wanted to drive with him or if I was going to drive
Got you.
separate.
I didn't know.
Amy says, too bad Andrew couldn't give a pizza to a lucky listener. Well, I got news for you, Amy.
Is it good news?
It's great news.
You're lucky we were able to save you.
There you go.
Can I take the one with the big tumor on it? Those are my favorites.
Those are the
Yeah,
best.
go for it. Amy, I have great news for you. Andrew is going to be giving pizza to every single one of you.
What?
All you have to do is exchange money for it, and it's all yours. Just go into
Really?
Stubborn
That's it?
Brother. You give him cash or a card, and he will give you any pizza you
What
want.
a guy. What
You know?
a guy.
So,
I'm telling you, it's
there
worth
you
it.
go.
It's definitely worth it. But you know, somebody who is offering up something free today, our friends over at Wixie's Bakery. I've got 2
Ooh.
dozen donuts.
Oh, boy.
What? You just have 2 dozen donuts sitting around?
Yep.
How many pieces of pizza did you have?
I had one.
Just one more calling your name, dude.
There it is. You had 2?
Yeah.
I had 2. I probably shouldn't have any more than 2.
It was good size.
I mean, I probably shouldn't, but I do a lot of
guys
things
could
that I
split
should.
We got a pizza cutter.
There's two left.
There's 2 slices left?
Yeah.
Oh,
There
okay.
you
Then
go.
I'm fine with it. Then I'm good.
No contest.
If there was only one, I would.
You don't even have to arm wrestle.
I was gonna say we would make a bet right now.
I've been trying to think of the bet so we have food for next week, but I'm running out of stuff.
Oh well, we'll have food for next week. Don't worry about that. Especially if the meeting that I have this afternoon goes as well as I hope that it will, we'll have food galore.
Good. I like galore.
But we oh man, let's. So I had asked you guys about our favorite comedy movies. Moving right now into I have an intro for it. Come on. All right, so.
No, I didn't get.
Oh, it was too. All right, so favorite. Okay, I said top 3, but give me at least one. Do you have a top 3?
You know what's funny is I love movies. I'm a big movie fan. But it seems like all the movies I love are from like the 80s.
Well, that's okay.
Really?
That's okay.
I would put my top 3. I'd put Fletch on one of those.
Okay.
I would put Caddyshack on one of those. And I am going to put one that's surprising. It's not really a comedy. It's more of an action. Bad Boys 2. but it is
Okay.
the funniest movie.
It is funny.
in the world.
It is
There's
funny.
a lot of fun. I like what's better than fun? Fun and action.
Yes.
So, but I think Martin Lawrence and Will Smith in that movie were brilliant.
I don't know if they're my actually extreme 3 favorites, but 3 of my favorites.
Yeah.
Okay. I love Happy Gilmore. I think Adam Sandler will always do something brilliant or something that's a real stinker.
Right.
And
right.
that is just classic. to me.
I think
I
that's
can
probably one of his. I think that's probably his best.
watch it over and over and over.
Yeah,
and
Billy
always
Madison
laughs.
or
Just-
Waterboy, but it's up there.
But it's yeah.
I will
That's
always laugh
hysterical.
at that. I also love The Sandlot.
Oh, that's a good
Yeah,
one.
but that's a drama, I think.
No.
Yeah.
Why do
The
I laugh? so much?
You want to bet?
Sandlot is definitely a comedy.
It's not a comedy.
Well, I would have put it in that category, but
Not
as much
drama.
as
There's
the
nothing
one-
dramatic about the Sandlot.
It's like kids
comedy
growing
is
up.
the action movie you just threw out. Come
It's
on.
not. God, there's no way
All
to
right.
classify
All
that as
right.
comedy.
I want to see. I need to see in the comments section right now. Here it
I
is.
said the other one is
Here's
an
the
action
bet.
movie.
Here's the bet. Would you say that the Sandlot is comedy or drama? What is it?
I
So
mean,
put
it's
it in
got
the comment. No.
Parts
The
in it.
gauntlet's been thrown. Comedy or drama? The Sandlot. Is it comedy or drama? I say comedy.
You're killing me,
Marco
Smalls.
foolishly says drama.
All right. What about My Cousin Vinny? Is that comedy?
100%.
I love that movie.
That's a
That's a great one.
What are Utes?
Yeah.
The 2 Utes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are good ones. What else? So you said this? You said the Sandlot and
My Cousin
My Cousin Vinny.
Mhm, and Happy Gilmore.
and Happy Gilmore. I would have to go with. I was going to say one, but I think I might change it to Happy Gilmore because I do absolutely love that movie.
You can't watch it. and
Happy
just
Gilmore was
Yeah.
a good one.
Dumb and Dumber. I
That
think
was
Dumb and
good.
Dumber is one of the funniest movies.
You know that took,
Ever.
I never appreciated it when it first came out.
Yeah.
But I recently saw little excerpts and I did find myself laughing.
Anything Jim Carrey. I mean,
there's-
Jim Carrey, a little
funny.
Jim Carrey goes a long
Yes.
way for me.
Yeah. But
Not
Dan-
me,
but to
yeah.
see so yeah, you expect to see Jim Carrey in a comedy movie, but then to see Jeff Daniels.
That was the first time he'd
That-
ever been in a.
Right.
Actually, it was funny. I just saw a clip. He was talking about he wanted to really distance himself from the other roles he was getting.
Yeah.
So that's the main reason he took that, and he was really funny.
He was hilarious.
Oh,
he was
yeah.
absolutely hilarious. It was something, terms of endearment and yeah, he was just So and then my number one favorite comedy is Airplane.
Oh yeah.
1980 Airplane, just
Very funny.
without a doubt my favorite comedy
Surely you
movie.
can't be serious.
I am serious.
Don't
Don't
call me Shirley.
Not bad.
So
Not bad. Yeah, maybe Ace Ventura might be. There's so many. There's a lot of good ones.
yeah, I think of all the Jim Carrey movies, I think Dumb and Dumber is my favorite one. I think
So
that's
if you're
good.
just going Jim Carrey movies,
So if
you
we're
think
doing just we'll save that for another movie moment. We'll got a lot of genres we gotta get through on this. But there you go.
I have had so
That's
much
your-
fun. I love my Fridays here, and I hate to even bug out a little early, but I got to do a live broadcast. I got to go to
What?
Clyde, Ohio, and do one for the Ohio Turnpike.
You're leaving. Does that mean I have to do the joke?
Yeah. Oh, I was counting on you whether I was here or not.
Yeah, you're now always doing the joke on.
All right, that's fair. I have one
She has
today.
pawned that off on
I
you.
have one today. I went home and told my wife. I said, "Hey, I told the kleptomaniac joke last week, and they didn't laugh." And she goes, "What?" She said, "Did they understand it?"
And you said, I explained it over
I
and
said,
over.
"Yes, they understood it."
I had to
explained
explain it to them,
and they understood it. They take
This is
everything
comedy, people.
literally. They
And she laughed.
But she was she was a little disappointed that you guys didn't think it was as funny as she did.
That's right. Marco never thinks mine are funny.
But
Well, that's kind of our thing.
but yeah. So
Oh, man,
all right,
I really did want to tell one.
you have one?
Yeah.
Do you want to?
You.
Well, here, why don't you just record? I'll record it. That way you can listen to
Especially
it.
after Pat's story today.
All right, here we go.
After my story?
All right, go
wonder
ahead.
how far are we out?
We're taping it.
But
Okay, I want to hear. Now I gotta hear this.
Yeah, now she hypes them up, and then what happens normally?
They're so funny in my mind. Okay. All right. Your last laugh of the day is brought to you by J. Foster Jewelers. Okay, guys, what did the hot dog say when it was constipated?
Constipated hot dog. I don't know.
Anybody? Mustard.
Oh my God.
Good Lord.
You're back, Pat. You do this. You're back. She's on restrictions.
Come on.
Wow.
Mustard.
What is yours? Yours has to be still over there laughing about it.
I don't know. I don't know if I can top that.
You can't. You can't possibly.
You can't top the hot dog with mustard. You see how it worked out there?
Mine was I was going to talk about the Mexican magician that I saw. He did this really cool trick. He said, uno, dos, and then he disappeared without a trace.
All right. I don't know. Those are both equally bad.
That's cute. That's cute. I like it. But it's no mustard.
But it's no, oh my gosh. Yeah,
all right, we got it.
I think I love how much you're cracking. Is this what she does every day? She cracks up, laughing so hard at her own jokes.
Yeah,
that's oh. So Lynn, where are you going out to today?
The Ohio Turnpike.
What do you have?
Clyde,
You have
Ohio.
a minute and 40 seconds.
Mhm.
Why don't you we'll talk about that going to the stop set?
Because I don't know enough about it. I was hoping you'd run that. We could look up the spot.
The commercial?
Yeah, I voiced it. I don't know, like 2 months ago
Well, you're at the
in Clyde at the Ohio Turnpike.
Yeah, boom, done. I think it's their big thing. They got like a cookout.
That thing. Yeah.
They
It's
got
a big
like
thing.
a lot of cop cars.
So
there.
you talk about it as this is big. This is a great event. I'm gonna be out here all day. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
And there's going to be a lot of things to do.
There's gonna be a turnpike out there,
The turnpike's there.
and there's gonna be some
Oh,
cars.
well, you don't have to. That's fine. We
You
can just.
can't look it up. Well, I'll just say that much, I guess.
Where am I looking it up at? We
I
don't
don't
have a
know.
commercial thing.
We don't.
Do you have a email?
I'm gonna look at my email. Let's look at up Melody. Maybe I.
Danielle Nicole has a good one. I like that.
Danielle Nicole is awesome.
My favorite joke is, what kind of pants does Mario wear?
What kind?
And I didn't get it at first until denim. Denim. Denim.
Cute. I got it. I got
I like
more
it.
information.
I like it. Danielle, I'm gonna tell that one to my kids today because they're big Mario fans. But they probably don't know what denim is.
What is so Gwen said LMBO? What is that? What is that an acronym?
Laugh my something off. I don't know what the B is. Laugh my
K100 Toledo's country music station with Lynn and Marco. It's a Feel Good Friday. It's also a Friday Facebook Live. Every single Friday, we invite Pat McCarty, guy in the 419, in, and we have some fun live on Facebook. We've been broadcasting live now for 3 hours and 42 minutes.
And still having fun.
Still having fun. Yeah, Pat.
It's been a great time. And the time really does fly by when I'm in here.
And I am going to have to fly because I have got to go down and do a live broadcast in Clyde, Ohio.
What?
Ohio Turnpike's Commodore Service Plaza. Actually, they're getting things underway at 10:30. We'll be there broadcasting live from 11 until 1 o'clock. They're located at milepost 100 eastbound in Clyde. And
Nice.
they got dollar dogs they're selling. There's Kona Ice. There's prizes.
You know, what's funny is if I go home to Maryland this weekend, I'll be actually going right by you. Maybe I'll stop by and say hi.
Well, if you leave before 2 o'clock today, nonstop open road tolling with Easy Pass coming to the Ohio Turnpike. So
What?
You won't, yeah.
So you don't get charged at all for it. You can't afford not
It
to do
says-
that.
Yeah.
Hold
it
on,
says you won't have
that's
to
not
wait,
right.
starting saving an average of 33% on tolls with an Easy Pass. So you
Yeah,
got to get an Easy Pass.
I think you don't have to go through the little
Right.
gates, but
Exactly.
you just go, which is cool because it saves you time. But I spend when you go down, you tell those turnpike people, because when I go to Milwaukee, I take the turnpike, and it's like a couple $100 to get it. And when I go home to Maryland, I take the turnpike. I probably spend $2,000 a year.
You
But
know-
it would probably cost me $5,000 if I didn't have an iPass.
But I always think Ohio is easy to travel.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah,
Those
it's great.
PA people, though, man, I've had problems. I feel like I've paid the same toll 12 times now.
Probably.
Mhm.
Yeah, because they don't. They mail it to you or something. But
Yes,
I
they
love.
do.
I have 3
Over
easy
and
passes.
over and
Or
over.
3, yeah. So I'm an easy iPass expert. So good. We'll have fun down there.
Thanks.
All right. It's K100. Make sure you hit us up on Facebook and watch our Facebook lives. We got a few things going on there, plus some contests. have given away some cool stuff there, and we do 2 different shows basically on Friday. So one here for you on the radio, if that's where you're at, and if you're on Facebook, you can turn us on when you get to work, because let's face it, no one's going to work on Friday anyway, especially since it's Labor Day weekend.
Or hopefully Monday this time around.
Yeah. K100. Good morning. All right. We got almost to the last break with it.
Okay.
So I want to hear from you guys that are watching right now what you guys are doing online. Jerry.
Okay. All right. Well.
What is it, a vodka glass?
I don't know. He didn't tell me what it is. I don't think I should open it.
I think you should.
You did.
Definitely open it. I like how you're like, there's no. He's like, what's in there?
I wouldn't have pulled it out if I didn't know they were sunglasses.
Because I've never seen one without his glasses.
No, and they're tinted.
Yeah, exactly.
So
he
that's
must be
good.
Struggling with the sun on the road.
Well, you're gonna be driving east. That sun's gonna be right in your face.
Maybe I'll wear those on my way now.
Don't tell him that they're for him. you just wear them. Oh man. So let us know what you guys are getting ready to go see my mom, Gwen. That's very nice. And still waiting to hear from you, Gwen. Make sure you comment on my DM me through Guy in the 419.
Amy, sweet. So did Gwen ever tell us what is the acronym there?
Laugh my butt off.
Laugh my butt off.
Yes.
It could have been a number of different B words.
Right.
For men and women.
Correct. Correct. And it's your birthday weekend.
What?
Happy birthday, Gwen.
Happy birthday, Gwen.
Oh man.
Somebody else's birthday is this weekend.
Are we giving away donuts?
Yes.
Maybe Gwen should get some donuts.
Get her information.
All right, Gwen. Let me get your information. You're gonna
Why
get
is
some.
everybody leaving? We're not going.
Yeah,
yet,
we got
guys. We got like
12
more
minutes. Oh, because Lynn's leaving.
Oh,
Lynn's leaving. So like, wow,
geez.
not worth sticking around anymore.
Fine.
I'm sorry.
Lynn ruining it.
I don't mean to.
Amy's
but-
going to the Fulton County Fair all week. Nice.
And Sierra Evans says, I'm still here. So thank you, Sierra.
So
we should give her some donuts too.
The beautiful
There we go.
Danielle
we're giving
Nicole.
away-
There we go. We're giving away
Get her information.
Gwen and Sierra.
And your names, everything, your information
All right,
will be at
send
Wixie's.
me your info.
A K100 winners list at Wixie's, and we'll put their names over there, and they'll be able to pick it up there at
At
30
Wixie's.
days
So
to
they
claim
cut
it.
out the middleman.
So all you got to
Just
do,
go to
all you
Wixie's.
guys, all the two of you, Sierra and Gwen, shoot me a direct message through Facebook at Guy in the 419, and just say, hey, I'm the winner of the donuts, and I will send that over to Lynn to get over to the people over at Wixie's.
Perfect.
And
Give
then
name
you go
and phone
just pick
number.
up your dozen donuts.
Give me name and phone number.
Name and phone number. That's all you need. So send me your name and phone number.
And phone number.
Okay. Do we need to record a promo?
We do.
Okay.
We do. Check 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Hello. Check. I'm checking. Be creative.
Speaking
to
of
see if there's
check.
anything on Monday. Oh.
Oh, now you're getting calls.
Oh, it's Kroger.
Oh boy, Kroger is mad.
my prescription is ready.
Oh, okay.
It's bad when you recognize the number, not caller ID. All right, Buckeye Country Superfest tickets. We've got more of them on Monday, and also Wendy's gift card.
All right.
That's awesome.
Sounds good.
All right. Hey, it's Lynn and Marco. Hope you have an amazing Labor Day weekend.
We're back on Tuesday with lots of cool stuff like tickets to your favorite shows.
Did you say when?
No, what do you mean?
Did you say back on Monday?
Tuesday.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
All right.
And then you come
Did
in
I
with
say
Buckeye.
Monday?
Yeah. You didn't say.
I think you said Monday.
I think I did. One of us said Monday. I think I said
You
Monday.
said Monday.
Okay. Well, you want to start over?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, it's Lynn and Marco. Hope you have an amazing Labor Day weekend. Thanks for letting K100 hang out with you. No, don't look there.
Okay. All right. But now you get a live look, folks, because the giggles are coming. Here, let me restart.
All right, dude.
Let me restart the computer. And action.
Hey, there's Lynn and Marco. Hope you have an amazing Labor Day weekend.
Yes, it's actually going to be fantastic. The weather's great. We're back on Tuesday with lots of stuff to give away,
Including a $1,410 birthday wheel jackpot. We are hoping to give it away at 8:30.
Yeah, and tickets to Buckeye Country Music Fest could be yours as well.
We'll give away more breakfast gift cards from Wendy's, too.
See you Tuesday right here with Lynn and Marco. All right.
Thank you.
I'll be able to do that.
Take 27.
All right. You didn't get the giggles, so that was good.
I know. That's because I already had them earlier. So we'll be done.
After
Me
your,
when you snorted,
which time?
when
There
you
were multiple times.
When you snorted Sprite over
Yeah,
there or whatever it was.
Yeah, that's right. As a matter of fact, I should have probably cleaned up better over here after that whole thing.
Let's give a shout out to our sponsor for this last hour, Toledo Custom Countertops. They always do a great job. Here they are. Check them out.
Like that.
We mount the sink. We'll go around the sink with this Black Mamba industrial strength glue, and then go around with a bead of silicone around in front of the Mamba. Then we'll bring the sink up and wedge some boards underneath it to hold it. And this glue will actually hold up to 350 pounds.
It's just absolutely incredible work. I'm always impressed with them. If you need new countertops, you gotta call Toledo Custom Countertops. Call them today. Visit their website. Get a free quote right now.
So there we go.
Nice.
Great company. Toledo Custom Countertops. You need that. So I not too many people responded with the but I think enough people said comedy. So why would you think that The Sandlot was a drama?
Well, I mean, because it's not a comedy.
Yes, it is.
There are funny parts to it, but they're boys growing up. They're playing baseball.
They're playing, the whole "you play ball like a girl," like that's like the biggest insult. The whole scene where they're playing that other team, that was hilarious. The scene where they're on
are
the
funny
spinny
lines
thing
in
and they
it,
take
but
the dip.
Comedy to me is like,
and they take the dip and they all throw
you
up
ever
and they
watch,
throw
like,
up over everybody.
Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. That's a comedy.
This is definitely a comedy.
If there were somebody said dramedy, and I would that's what I would call it.
There's nothing dramatic about it though. That's
These
the thing.
kids are growing up, and it's about how do going out in the summer and how did you spend your summer as a kid. That is not comedy.
The whole ordeal with the beast, with the dog, and they're trying all the different methods to get him to get the ball back.
I mean, that's how you think that's funny, getting bit by dogs.
That's
I mean,
that's a nice spin.
I mean, how is that a comedy?
Wendy Peppercorn, and she knows
that's a drama.
She knows what she's doing.
Yeah, they're like drama. That's a drama.
Oh my gosh! And he fakes drowning, and oh my gosh, and he kisses her. Starts singing.
Again, you're describing a drama.
I'm
literally kissing girlfriends. How do I hook up with somebody? That's a drama.
Oh my gosh. No, come on. People help me out here. People that are still watching, you got to help me out. The Sandlot, comedy or drama, it's not. You know what? Here.
I wouldn't look under the comedy section for Sandlot.
For real?
I wouldn't go to the comedy. I would think comedy is like planes, trains, and automobiles.
That's also a great one. The Sandlot. Well, this says sport family.
Oh, now we've got the official designation.
Hang on.
Sport fam. Now, see, family, I would put it in a
family film. Okay.
It's a family film.
But it's
not a
family
comedy.
But it's a family comedy. It's not a family
now,
drama.
Now you subset. We're not subsetting.
Now,
hold on a second. We're going to have K100 Toledo's country music station. Lynn and Marco, have yourself a fantastic Friday. We are out the door. Appreciate everybody who hung out today. A lot of people on Facebook Live hung out with us here today. We do appreciate them for being there. And we had a lot of people, if you watch our Facebook Live, come in. We did get to talk to Stubborn Brothers Pizza. They brought pizza in here, so thank you for that. We gave away a few things on our Friday Facebook Live with Pat McCarty. Pat, thanks for setting everything up in here.
Oh, yeah. We gave away some great stuff. A soundboard for a TV. We gave tickets away to On Tap and Uncorked. We got more to give away next week.
What are we giving away next week?
Next week, there is Toledo Spirits is putting on an event, and we're going to be giving away tickets to that. And we got 4 more tickets to On Tap and Uncorked taking place at Centennial Terrace. We're giving those away. And the only way people can win is to watch it on Facebook.
Wow, I love that. All right. Well, thank you for setting everything up and being a part of a great thing here. We love the Friday Facebook Live. We do them live for 4 straight hours on Facebook. So we appreciate everybody who hung out with us all morning long. Have a great Labor Day weekend. What are you doing this weekend?
Oh, I'm going to be out by a pool.
Well,
where it's going to be hot. I'm going to be swimming by a pool, having some drinks.
Love that. All right. We got a special one last laugh for you right here. I know Lynn is listening. She's on the way to a little thing she's doing at the Turnpike here. So let's get this going.
That was a terrible joke, too.
All right. Let's see if she hypes them up. And then what happens normally?
It was so funny in my mind. Okay. All right. Your last laugh of the day is brought to you by J. Foster Jewelers. Okay, guys. What did the hot dog say when it was constipated?
Oh, my God. Constipated hot dog. I don't
Anybody? Know. Mustard.
Oh, my God.
Good Lord.
You're back, Pat. You do this. You're back. She's on restriction.
Come on.
Wow.
Mustard.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah. What is yours? Yours has to be. She's still over there laughing about it.
I don't know. I don't know if I can top that.
You can't. You can't possibly.
You can't top the hot dog with mustard? Come on. You see how it worked out there?
Mine was I was going to talk about the Mexican magician that I saw. He did this really cool trick. He said, 1, 2, and then he disappeared without a trace.
Oh, my God. All right. I don't know. Those are both equally bad.
I like it.
Oh, I didn't realize you kept recording that out there. All right, here we go. We're going to settle this once and for all. IMDb. Genre for The Sandlot. Now, they have 4 different categories in there.
Right.
They have four. So sport and family is in there. But the first one named, comedy. Second one is drama. But first is comedy.
I don't know if they say drama, you're like, there's no way it could be drama. I said it could be kind of a comedy, so come on.
No, it's comedy for sure.
I think it's so close that the IMDb didn't even know. We're gonna have to draw on that one.
Yeah.
That's a draw.
All right, Mr. Jiff. Okay. All right. Well, hey, thanks for everybody for tuning in and watching the Facebook Friday Live. We appreciate you guys tuning in each and every Friday night. But love the loyal followers that we have here. So thank you so much for making this what it is.
See you next